Send me Angel from the Monsters of the Morning for your chance to win tickets to the upcoming Monster Jam in Orlando. We're doing it every 10 minutes. This is all courtesy of Renewal by Anderson, official partner of Monster Jam. Plus, come see the legendary Gravedigger up close and personal. Mark your calendars and head to 2500 Maitland Center Parkway for some big-time fun. See you here on August the 1st from 4 to 7 p.m. Thank you to our sponsor, Renewal by Anderson. You have a chance to win tickets every 10 minutes.
This is Monster Jam. Witness big air, two-wheel skills, backflips, and all-out racing. It's the only place to see the world's best drivers tear up the dirt in your favorite Monster Jam trucks, like Gravedigger, El Toro Loco, Megalodon, and more. It's big-time fun for the whole family. Monster Jam, as big as it gets. Coming to Kia Center August 3rd and 4th. Brought to you by BKT Tires, Morgan & Morgan, and your local Ford dealers. Visit monsterjam.com today.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Big news for veterans and first-time homebuyers. The Hometown Heroes program provides up to $35,000 down payment and closing costs. Get pre-approved at thatmortgageguydon.com.
With thatmortgageguydon.com.
Don't let spring allergies make you miserable. Try the quick, drug-free solution trusted by over 4 million people, Navage. Only Navage uses suction to flush out your sinuses using refreshing saline, helping you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier. And here's even better news. Navage is now available at your local Sam's Club in a great new value pack. It's everything you need to start breathing better immediately at Sam's guaranteed best price. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Breathe easy.
If you're the victim of a car crash, never rush to settle with the insurance companies and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anna Jar Levine. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In Office Orlando.
Hey, Cam, mind sending me over our new Wi-Fi password?
Oh, sorry, Mitch, you can't be trusted.
What?
It's your phone. It's different than mine.
Cam! And I thought I was a judgy one.
No, it's just messages between different devices aren't encrypted.
Okay. Since when do you know about encryption?
I know what encryption is, and it's because I'm the last line of defense against any would-be Wi-Fi thieves.
Cam, come on.
Okay, fine. I'll send it somewhere more private.
Thank you.
Safely send messages between different devices. On WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
Lose weight with semaglutide from the medical experts you can trust at Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman & Lind Studios. Why Kaufman & Lind? Because clients and character matter. Contact them at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS FM Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeart radio station, the exclusive audio home of NBC's coverage of the 2024 Paris Olympics.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, CASH. C-A-S-H. Cash. Enter it now on our website at realradio.fm and answer your phone if you get the call. Good luck.
Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers. The News Junkie is on. The three best friends you never knew you had, running through the most viral stories of the day. The News Junkie Sean Wasson with Sabrina and C-Lane.
It is Thursday, July 18th, 2024. Lots to get to today. From President Biden has COVID to the new drug 50 times stronger than fentanyl. And Trump faces this $10,000 operation to fix his ear. Plus your calls, dispatches, emails, texts, and more. Hey there, Sabrina.
Hey!
Hello, C-Lane. And hello to you. You can join us on the show today. All you have to do is send us a dispatch. Go to thenewsjunkie.com. Hit record on your first dispatch today. You can also watch the show on YouTube and twitch.tv/thenewsjunkie. Your message is rolling right into the studio in real time. How's everybody doing on a Thursday?
Good, man. Warmed up, ready to go.
I'm paranoid and I'm freaking out. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
I was a little thrown because I was setting up, ready to start the show, and I hear,
Yeah.
And I go, hey, Sean, I think your mic's on. He's like, no, it's not. And I go,
I like the stubborn. I mean,
and I
it
go,
wasn't.
did you just go, And he's like, yeah. Well, I believe one of the mics were on.
I said my mic wasn't on, and I looked over, and the guest mic next to me wasn't on. None of the mics in the studio. There's like 11 mics in the studio.
Is there a mystery mic?
Well, none of them were on. Austin set me up for failure. We were working on something like 3 days ago. That means all yesterday there was a hot mic in the studio, and somehow I didn't say anything. How is that possible?
I don't know, but I am impressed by your range as far as like how far your vocal warm-ups go.
Yeah, because I was saying, you go, your mic's on, and I go, my mic is not on. And I'm saying, like, I'm just talking like that into the microphone. I wasn't going, my mic is not. I was just talking like right into the microphone, and you could still hear me. And I don't feel comfortable now. I don't feel comfortable.
Then it was like this. Hold on. Can you hear this? Can you hear this, Sabrina? No?
I don't like it at all. I'm losing my mind over here. All right. Well, here we are. We have a lot to talk about today. We want you to join us on that lovely ride, so please do so with your dispatch.
Choo-choo.
While we put our ears to the ground, our fingers on the pulse, and see what's happening in this great, big, wide world of ours, and we go to Home Depot, of all places.
Do they have a theme song?
Yes. Yeah. Shopping at Home Depot is the best place to shop. Shopping at Home Depot.
Yeah, ha.
That I should not have gone that far.
Oh, that was
song.
Plenty. The only thing is I need a...
You're batting 1,000 today, bud.
Dare I say 1,050?
Yeah, I'm going to just embarrass myself as much as I possibly can for the entirety of a show today.
But
Let's do that.
you know what? The people appreciate the transparency. And then a quick sidebar, if anyone is good at a quick flip instrumental, I will send you the clip we just got. And
what, the Home Depot song?
Absolutely. I need some background sounds. Thank you. Sabrina at realradio.fm.
All right, we go to Home Depot because now I guess the fun thing to do is to find people who watched President Trump get shot in the ear, and then they were like, well, wish he would have been a better shot, or so close, you almost wish he would have actually died, all these things. And then you find out where they work, and you go confront them in public. Because, trigger warning for those of you who are right of center. This time I'm going to piss you off. For the folks who are Trump fans and Republicans who have been against cancel culture for the last, decade or so, this is the thing. You're doing the thing, all right? You're doing the thing that you say you don't like when the other people do it.
The last week has been a lot of the tables have turned moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I imagine this will be example number 15.
Yeah, this is it. Like when you go, well, cancel culture is trying to. Well, that's what you're doing when you find somebody who says something that you find repulsive, and then you find out they work at Home Depot, and then you go get them booted out of their job. You're doing the thing you don't like. I don't know if you're able to face this hypocrisy today. If you're one of those people, I know a lot of you on the right will probably be like, yeah, no, I get it. I don't like that when the other people do it. And I don't like it when we do it. But this is what's happening here. It's happening a lot. There's a lot of weird stuff going on that you should be aware of, and you should note hypocrisy when it happens. For instance, when you talk about, well, you need to tone down the incendiary rhetoric that's going on, the heated rhetoric. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous to say this kind of stuff because everybody has been engaging in the most incendiary rhetoric, especially Trump and Trump supporters, for the last, long time, okay? For a very long time. So what you should say now is, despite our political differences, it's repulsive to celebrate somebody getting shot. And it's even more repulsive to celebrate one of their supporters getting shot and killed, somebody who was a father and a husband and all the rest. But instead, it's like, let's go get them fired out of their job. I digress. Here we go.
Are you Darcy Waldron?
I was Waldron, yeah.
Okay, from Cayuga. And you think that the shooter should have been a better shot? Is that what you posted on Facebook?
I am at work.
You think that the shooter should have been a shooter, huh?
I am at work.
Tell me that he's buying stuff,
I think that's pretty messed up.
He does look to... No, I don't know. I can't tell if he's behind a cart or not.
Tell me that he is mid-transaction before he brings it up. It's like, well, sir, that's going to be $56.24.
You know what vibes I'm getting off this Home Depot lady? Do you know? I know you've seen. Of course, C-Lane hasn't. I know you've seen Monsters Incorporated.
Yeah, of course. No, I believe both of us did. Was that University?
Yeah,
Or we
well,
got
any
blacked
of them.
out drunk?
Any of them. You know the lady behind the counter who's like Wazowski. You know the old lady in it. Stop recording things that I say. Stop going over to that machine, that old machine
there
over
was
there.
an alert.
No, there wasn't.
engineering.
That lady, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting the Wazowski vibes off of this lady.
Pretty anti-American, if you ask me. As a veteran, I'm disgusted.
As a veteran.
What have you provided to this country?
By the way, I never care. I just want to say this to offend as many people as I can today. I never care about your note before your thought process or your note before your opinion. As a veteran, I don't care if you're a veteran. Your criticism doesn't become any more powerful. As a person in a wheelchair, I don't care. I really don't care. Just say whatever your criticism is. And the criticism is either good criticism or bad criticism, useful criticism or unuseful criticism, useless maybe even. All of these things are valid or invalid.
Sure.
Not upon your history or who you are, but based on what your criticism is.
A convenient mention that I always find very funny to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'm about to be an asshole. But
Yeah.
here is, by the way,
as a veteran,
my kid, my second cousin's dying from cancer.
Yeah.
And so you should feel bad while I'm about to make you feel like a POS.
I also take away from this, and maybe I'm wrong because that's the mood I'm in today. Just throwing incendiary things out there.
This is fun.
Maybe I'm wrong. I take this away from it. When you say as a veteran, you're acting as if you are now the veteran spokesperson. Your opinion, because you're a veteran, is not the opinion of all veterans or most veterans or even a chunk of veterans. It's your opinion.
I don't take it that way. I take it as when he says, as a veteran, I'm now above you somehow. I don't speak for all veterans. I just speak down to you because of my service.
It's like a power up, and Mario, like when you get a little taller in the game.
I just don't have time for it.
Just lean over again. This is so weird.
As a veteran, I'm disgusted. What have you provided to this country? Huh?
Wazowski.
I'm sorry.
Great
This is
prices
ridiculous.
here at Home Depot.
You are ridiculous.
You are ridiculous. She's been fired. She has been fired from her job.
All right, riddle me this. She gets confronted on camera. I'm a veteran. I also believe, I'm going to go with the fact that he has a cart and she's ringing him up.
Uh-huh.
What if she goes, I'll give you 80% off of everything.
Did you just shut off
If
your
you
camera?
delete that video and this stays between us.
You know what the pro tip here is? If you're at work and anybody who you don't know comes up to you and calls on you by your full name, say, no, that's not me. Because it's never going to be good. It's never going to be like, are you Sean Wasson? And I go, yeah. And they go, you just won Publishers Clearinghouse.
Oh, my gosh. Where's that old guy?
It's going to be,
check.
are you the one who said you wish the sniper took out this person
Then
instead?
you go, I'm sorry, you said Sean Wasson? No, I am Bon Bosson.
Yes, that'll work.
Yeah.
Get him.
Just say Watson, like everybody else
Mr.
does.
Bon Bosson.
And I'll be like, as a veteran, considering my father served in the Marines, as a veteran myself,
By proxy.
I'm not Sean Wasson. I would stay away from all of those claims.
What's the dick move if she's like, all right, what's your rank? Where were you? Where'd you serve?
Yeah, what'd you do? Were you a potato peeler or were you actually dodging bullets out there? You got Agent Orange? If you got Agent Orange, I'll listen a little closer to what you have to say.
Sean, if somebody started their criticism of you with as a veteran and they were missing an arm,
High five.
do you think you'd have to maybe take them a little more seriously?
No.
Oh, well, yeah, there's no hope for you.
No, but I thought I saw one the other day. Okay, true
Someone
story.
without an arm?
No, leg. A true story time. Courtney and I went to Publix, and when we were pulling into the parking lot at the grocery store, there's a person trying to cross the street, all right? They're at the crosswalk crossing the street. They're in one of those little, scooters that you can shop in.
Okay.
And for the first time ever, it's not just some fatty in one of those or something or some lazy person. It's somebody who's missing a leg. The person's missing their left leg. And apparently it's recent because when I saw them trying to walk afterwards.
Still bleeding?
They could barely walk. And so they're like, just figure it out.
I'm about to go into your studio and hug you. That was beautifully timed.
They were just trying to figure out how to use their fake leg. You know, they had like a metal leg attachment on them.
Step one.
And they're going across at the crosswalk, and some woman almost plows over him. And the guy stops, and he kind of does
the
like
second leg.
Yes.
No.
Yes. He stops, and he does some grandstand. He goes, "What are you doing? You know, I'm crossing the crosswalk right here." And she doesn't know what to do. I think she feels dumb and bad. And so she just starts yelling back at him. She's like, "Well, F you, you know, kiss my ass." And she's screaming back at this guy. And he's like, "I lost my leg the same way. I'm about to lose my second leg." And they're screaming back and forth.
If you lose your second leg the same way as the first leg, that might be on you, my guy.
He was just trying to cross the crosswalk. And some other dude across the parking lot, okay? This old dude comes over because he saw this pandemonium breaking out. And he goes up to the one-legged guy. He's maybe 80, 90 years old. And he goes, I seen everything. She was way wrong." And then he goes over and he gives a dap to the guy on dap to the guy. Fist bumps.
He gives an outdated data tape to him.
He fist bumps the guy. I'm having a bad day. And
this is good for us.
He fist bumps. I saw the whole. She was crazy as hell, man. And then they're going. The guy's like, "That's how I lost this leg. I didn't want to lose the other leg." Pandemonium, man. I don't know what is happening in my life these days. But,
are our ears on the ground yet?
Yeah, we already did that.
Okay.
We scooted on by, and here we are.
I mean, you've given so many gifts, Sean. I feel like you deserve the rest of the day off.
All right, let's take the rest of the day off then. Everybody over on chat, everybody watching, everybody listening, everybody
Let's
podcasting.
do today I learned.
See you later. Quick break. When we come back, Biden has COVID and can't climb down the stairs.
On, man.
I'm sick.
I was very surprised, and I want to get some insight on this. C-Lane was glued in to the Republican National Convention last night. And I was like, I'm not watching this. This guy's zoomed in, watching in 4K over here.
Just waiting for the clips.
And then this morning, there's all kinds of different things about this that have popped up. So we have to at least get into the funny things that happened during yesterday's Republican National Convention. Trump is going to be speaking tonight, I believe. And we got lots more to touch on as we roll on a very busy Thursday show. That's coming up next in the News Junkie.
Someday, Alexa will do everything. Alexa, can you take the dog for a walk?
Ha ha ha. No way in hell.
But until then, tell her to play Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio.
Playing Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Shop the best quality jewelry and lowest price. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
Watch out for an accident on the off-ramp from I-4 eastbound to Colonial Drive. The off-ramp left lane is blocked there. There's an accident blocking the left lane on Lake Mary Boulevard eastbound at Longwood Lake Mary Road. And the traffic signals aren't working correctly where Landstar Boulevard meets Town Center Boulevard, northbound and southbound there. If you see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan Injury Law Firm.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Today, we're the largest injury firm in the world, and I'm thankful to you for trusting us all these years. We'll always be here for the people, not the powerful. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One.
Coming back to Las Vegas, September 20th and 21st. Streaming live only on Hulu.
A weekend full of superstar performances.
Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com.
Hey, pool season fanatics, your summer persona is calling. It's time for sun-soaked party scenes at MGM Grand, new luxury cabanas at Bellagio, and sandy beach living at Mandalay Bay. Show off your poolside only with MGM Rewards. Visit MGMRewards.com for details.
Financial Group is not a law firm. If you own a timeshare, don't miss this public service announcement from Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group.
If you receive an unsolicited phone call or mail piece to discuss selling, renting, or especially canceling your timeshare, don't fall for it. If you really want out of your timeshare, hang the phone up immediately or throw that mail piece in the trash and contact your timeshare resort or Wesley Financial Group for assistance with your timeshare. As the only Inc. 500 timeshare cancellation company, our knowledge, experience, and results has made Wesley a trusted resource for over 40,000 families we've helped get out of their timeshare. Give us a call, and I'll send you our timeshare exit information kit free with the straight facts about your timeshare and all of your options for cancellation.
Call for your free info kit. 800-954-3322. 800-954-3322. 800-954-3322.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
Wow. Biden's at it again.
Inflation, rising costs for everything. What now?
Try big government control of our Medicare drug benefit.
The more I hear, the more it seems we can't afford Biden's Medicare agenda.
They're right. And it's because seniors are already feeling the pain of Biden's drug coverage changes, with almost 2 million forced from their plans and spiked premiums for nearly 5 million more. Now, Congress wants to expand the Biden Medicare agenda even more. But studies show Biden's plan will restrict access, shrink coverage, and limit availability of needed drugs for all seniors. Thankfully, Senator Rick Scott is a champion for Medicare drug coverage. Call him at 202-224-3121. Urge him to stop Biden's radical Medicare changes by opposing S 1246 now. Paid for by Seniors for Better Care.
The doctor's office that mixed up your files has your Social Security number. The power company that mistakenly cut your service has your payment info and last 3 addresses. Your info is in endless places that could accidentally expose your info to identity theft. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points every second. If your identity's stolen, they'll fix it guaranteed or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code CLAY at LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
This is trial attorney Jeff Kaufman from the injury law firm of Kaufman & Lind. If you've been in a car accident, you need to know a term. It's called statute of limitations. That means you have 2 years from the time of the accident to actually file a lawsuit if need be. If you don't do that, you're going to lose your rights to the claim. Now, sometimes some lawyers will wait till the last minute to file or contact you with just about a month left saying that they don't know if they want to proceed with your case. Be careful with that. For more information, contact me at whenyounneedus.com or dial #546, office or line.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning.
Oh, hi. My air conditioner is blowing hot.
For air conditioners making a funny noise, press 1.
No, it's...
Try to listen to the whole message before making a selection.
Sorry.
For air conditioners blowing cold, but not quite cold enough, press 2.
No, it's blowing hot.
I haven't gotten to that one yet.
Well, can we speed this up?
Don't get grumpy with me, or I'll take you back to the main menu.
No, anything but that. Please don't send me back to the main menu.
Fine, but I'm watching you.
Bet if I'd called Frank Gay, I'd already be getting my problem solved.
But you didn't call Frank Gay. So, what shall we do now?
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When your air conditioner is blowing hot, you need a solution now. A helpful operator to guide you, all your options explained, and your problem fixed fast. That's the Frank Gay way.
If you're ready to pull your hair out, press 7.
Ah! FrankGayServices.com.
Cam found out that group chats between different phones aren't private.
Or encrypted.
Thank you. We only text in code.
Yes, which I created. I created a code.
Yes. Which can be a little annoying.
Wait, was that your attempt at the code?
You already forgot the code, didn't you?
I should have written it down.
The place to safely send messages between different devices. WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
The Medal of Honor is the highest military decoration in the United States. Since it was established in 1861, there have been 3,517 people awarded with the medal. I'm Malcolm Gladwell, and our new podcast from Pushkin Industries and iHeartMedia is about those heroes. Listen to Medal of Honor, Stories of Courage on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and search Medal of Honor, Stories of Courage.
Florida residents get in for only $17.50 till the end of July at Gatorland.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, CASH, C-A-S-H, CASH. Enter it now on our website at realradio.fm and answer your phone if you get the call. Good luck.
Filling in the gaps between the New York Times and World Star. This is...
And if you're new to the show, go to thenewsjunkie.com to learn more, and you're in for a treat. So we have some fun around here sometimes. I have come to terms today. It took until today to realize I have no privacy. My privacy is gone.
Your privacy's fine.
My privacy is gone.
Just not in that room.
So yeah, C-Lane has seen me in various states of undress in this room.
That's weird.
He's like,
Have
I'll
you
be
considered
running.
not being naked in that studio?
Well, part of my show prep process is me coming in and getting the folder that I leave in here after the show. And so I have to like sneak in like a robber in the night, you know, like I'm in my boxer shorts because I haven't yet prepared myself for the day. And then Celine will flick on the lights in the studio or something. And I'll go, and then this morning, turns out
you know that the lights are scheduled to go on at a specific time.
Yeah, that they're scheduled, and you have full control over
I do, yeah, that's true.
See, exactly.
That's
no
it
lights
on
in the studio.
the big screen. I have it timed out on my TV that, the local news pops on. But for C-Lane's TV in the living room, it's Sean sneaking in.
Sean
with
TV.
His,
Here he goes. And then this morning, it turns out like I'm on air back at HQ. And I had no idea, but there's there's like 8, 9 mics in this room, and one of them
the only
was
person
on.
Every single day.
Well, I didn't turn it on. I didn't mess with it. Those are like
I think I turned it on by accident.
Oh, did you?
So I will take responsibility for this. But really, it's more like taking credit once you hear this audio because
you got it.
Oh gosh, it's
this was played on the air too.
Yeah. Want to hear it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go.
Don't let spring allergies make you miserable. Try the quick, drug-free solution trusted by over 4 million people. Navage. Only Navage uses suction to... Quick, drug-free solution trusted by over 4 million people. Navage. Only Navage uses suction to...
All right.
It sounds like you're climaxing.
In my defense, I have to warm up my vocal cords before the show. Okay, so that's what you're hearing, and I'm trying to make sure I don't have like a voice crack moment or something on the show. Why'd it have to be during a quiet little Navage commercial instead of something like a little louder and a little more pronounced?
I think it's going to help the client, if you ask me.
And I didn't realize I did it for that long. I thought I was just going like, whoop.
The perfect timing would have been if you did that during the legalese of some of the commercials that you can't even hear.
Do me a favor, delete that audio, please.
Yeah, right.
Million people. Oh, that's not delete. That's play. That's stupid.
That hurts my feelings. I just want a little bit of privacy in my life.
I mean, the time I have to take to edit the clips that I have just from the first segment of the show. Golden.
All right. We got some stuff to talk about here today, including the fact that microphone.
Eric says best Navash commercial yet.
That microphone is 20 feet away from me or something.
It's very loud.
It's not anywhere near me.
Poor
it's
Courtney.
way over at the corner of the studio.
She's used to it by now, the random noises you're screaming, right?
She says it scares her all the time when she'll be like wandering around working on something, and she'll just hear me go like,
Mind you, vocal coaches would be like, that's the worst thing you could do for yourself. There's plenty of other exercises.
I have to clean out the pipes. I got all the morning dew in my throat.
You know what would help you? Navage.
Navage would. Strangely enough, ironically enough, that probably would be an assist. Worse off than me, President Biden has COVID-19. And
man.
He is not doing fantastic today as a result of this.
You know, I don't know. It was funny. I saw some footage yesterday after the announcement was made that the president has COVID of him getting off
either Air Force or Marine One.
Ayo.
He was deplaning.
Oh, with the thumbs up?
He did some thumbs up, yes. But you remember, like, when we were in the S, COVID-wise, where it was like, we were wiping down every surface, washing our hands a lot, not touching anything.
Spraying the groceries.
Yeah, old COVID Biden is coming down this staircase, and he's got his hand on the rail. And whoever's behind him,
my rail,
also hand on the rail. It's like, these are the things that we want to be like, you're getting the presidential COVID.
Yeah, if you want that presidential COVID, though, that's kind of,
How do you get COVID?
Cool. Yeah, I don't know, but he's been out and about and
around
on
a lot
the
of
trail.
people.
You know, the conspiracy theory now, right?
Well, yeah, you could be saying that the Democrats are trying to take him out. They want him to step down, and he won't.
They're just like, put him inside isolation until it comes closer to the election. Thank you.
And Seawitch on YouTube says, Biden has already had COVID and did just fine. There's no news that he's not doing too good today. Just making us up now. They literally said he has symptoms, okay? And absolutely right now, whatever's going around is worse. My son just got COVID and was not doing very well. He had 103-degree fever and
$800 in the bank.
Decided to take an ambulance ride. And
even my mom, I told her that story, and she said, "An ambulance."
I was just trying to tell her, like, next time I maybe wouldn't, maybe not do that. It's pricey way to get there. So stop being dumb. See what repeatedly dumb takes over and over and over with you. You open your mind a little bit politically. You're maybe one of the most brainwashed people I've seen in chat with your political takes. Biden has COVID right now. He's 8 million years old. He should come out and go in front of the nation and say, if I could survive this COVID attack, then I should be able to be the president for the next 4 years. Deal? And then if people agree with him, then he can go on. But look at the guy going down the stairs. He's doing okay, right? I'm sure there's just a Willy Wonka move, right? He's going down the stairs of the plane. Don't you walk down the stairs this way? All right. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a stair descend this slow. Yeah. We're down 4 stairs, 5 stairs, 6 stairs. Oh, he's going so fast now.
And see the guy behind him?
Grabbing that railing. Grabbing that railing. There you go. He could barely make it on down there. And he's probably going to have a tougher time with this than the average person because he's older, okay? He's older. She said, call me dumb, F off. Goodbye! Please leave if you're going to be dumb. I don't want to deal with this over and over and over. Here was the breaking news when the president tested positive for COVID-19.
Breaking news, President Biden has tested positive for COVID. The president was expected to give the keynote speech at the Unidos U.S. conference in Las Vegas this evening. Unidos U.S. is the largest Latino-centered civil rights organization. This comes as both political parties are attempting to lock down the crucial Latino vote. No details have been released about the president's health, including any possible symptoms. We'll continue to monitor this story and bring you the latest details on the news.
So the weirdest thing was Biden's team is in such a frenzied mess at the moment that he wasn't even the one who leaked out the information about his COVID diagnosis. It was the Unidos people. They were the ones that came out and said, like, Biden has COVID right now. I was like, oh, no, Biden has COVID. And it got ahead of the president's team, which probably should have been the lead on this. getting the information out?
It's Unidos.
Unidos?
Yeah, as
what,
in
what he said,
Unidos.
Oh, he said Unidos.
It's not even spelled it's UNIDOS, as in the Spanish word for united, as in Los Estados Unidos.
He's reading a teleprompter.
Perfect.
Be
I love
easy
it.
on the gentleman. It didn't work out for him like he wanted it to. But he tested positive in Las Vegas, and one of the things that I saw was that people in Vegas were like, welcome to the club, because I guess Vegas is just lit up right now with sick folks, and they're not alone. I don't know about you guys. I've heard of a lot of people getting sick in the last.
It's that summertime thing, man.
Yeah, it probably is. Yeah. Last couple of months or so, I've seen this explode
We're supposed to
absolutely
get
everywhere.
boosters or something. It's been so long.
I don't do that
think
anymore.
COVID-19, and here we are, so many years later. It seems like a dream.
I just found my vaccine card the other day. I go, oh yeah, I remember when we thought this was going to be important. I actually had the only time I had to show it. No, you weren't supposed to laminate it, but the only time I ever had to show it was in New York.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, one thing that I heard, I'm checking right now.
Not in free Florida.
Yeah, it's kind of true. Courtney was telling me, she goes, you know, it's crazy. Remember when in the heat of things, like you could trip and fall over a free COVID test? Like they were everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're like $20 or so for some of these.
Well, the government was supposed to be reimbursing you for some of these at one point. Like you were supposed to be able to get so many a year. Or
yeah. Well, the companies are like, hold on, nobody's buying these damn things anymore. Nobody cares about having the COVID.
I mean,
it's made it more expensive.
Those prices look similar to what I've paid for like a 2-pack of tests before.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I remember. I saw
$20. I thought they were like $7 or something previously.
It's $7 a piece.
I know, but
maybe more.
if you're trying not to spread, a virus that did such damage to the entire world, maybe we can knock down the price a little bit, maybe make it available for other people.
Personally, I'm not even testing anymore. If I got sick, I would just go, okay, I'm just gonna get sick, like I always do. Try not to get around people.
I did find that there was a COVID test 2-pack on Prime Day. One of the deals.
Oh, really?
The Prime deals.
That's
They're
nice.
really
lightning deals on the COVID test.
Oh, God. All right. We would like to hear from you. All you have to do is join us on the show today. Go to thenewsjunkie.com. You can go on your phone, whether it's an iPhone or an Android device, laptop. Anything with a microphone works. Even my new laptop, which I was testing out yesterday.
Are you using it?
No, because, and I drove Courtney crazy last night. I brought in my first soundboard tab. I have 12 in total to bring over. I brought in the first one, and so for like an hour, I was queuing up all the clips.
And just practicing rejoins?
Yeah, well, it's not rejoins yet. It's just still the first page, so she has to hear stuff like this over and over and over again.
You're not happy, man. You're not happy, man.
She has to hear me play.
Come on, man.
Over and over and over again. She's like, I'm going to leave. I'm going to the next room.
Headphones.
I didn't think about it. And I said, I'm so sorry. That's annoying. I'm going to go in another room next time I do that.
Or maybe you should leave.
Bottom line. Think about sending us a dispatch at some point today. We'd love to hear your voice. Go over to thenewsjunkie.com to record yours now. When we return, we're going to talk about the Republican National Convention, which I'm sure was a hoot. You had Trump's granddaughter up there. A lot of people reacting to her today. 17 years old.
Who's baby?
Just a young girl.
A teenager?
I don't know whose kid it is, but she's 17, and she was up there on stage at the Republican National Convention last night. I don't know if that makes her popular at her school or not. I would guess not. Like a lot of high schools still, if you're like a member of the Trump family, they'll probably mess with you, I think. I don't know. Maybe it depends on where you are. Maybe some areas of the country would be like, hell yeah. And some areas would be like, get the rope.
Hell
Who knows?
no.
But we'll see. I also want to talk about Matt Gaetz because there's some things to discuss there.
The face, man.
My God, right? It's like he went and got it all done at once or something. Like there was a lightning deal for that, and he just said, "Yeah, do the whole thing."
What was the phrase? He is one something away from having a Vegas show with 2 tigers.
Yeah, I could get that. I looked like he had a lot done. So we'll discuss what was happening and what happened behind the scenes. All the things you need to know, and we'll have some fun along the way. That's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is the Jim Colbert Show.
On today's Jim Colbert Show, we'll talk to Danny Meyering from Orlando Date Night Guide, see what's happening in Orlando this weekend. Colbert Court with our buddy Glenn Klausman, and we'll have a $50 Ford's gift card for you as well. Plus, your calls, texts, and talkbacks.
The Jim Colbert Show, today at 3 on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Cool Today Weather Center, cooltoday.com.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Brooks Garner with your Fox 35 Central Florida forecast. For today, it's going to be sweltering. Our high 96, feeling like 108. It's July. There is a 40% chance for a thunderstorm this afternoon, so a couple of communities catching some cooling rain. Otherwise, we're going to have to wait for tomorrow and Saturday to have a more likely chance during the afternoon. Lots of lightning and some gusty winds with any storms that form. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Brooks Garner.
This report is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan Injury Law Firm.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Today, we're the largest injury firm in the world, and I'm thankful to you for trusting us all these years. We'll always be here for the people, not the powerful. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Mills Air, a company there to help you when things go south with your air conditioner, when you feel like it's just not blowing as cold as it used to. And after a long day's work, you come home to a warm house. You deserve better than that. You deserve Mills Air. There's lots of AC companies out there, but trust me, these folks want to just give you the biggest bill they possibly can, and they don't care if they never see you again. Whereas Mills Air is about truth, fairness, honesty, all of that stuff, and they want a customer for life. And if that's something you appreciate, then when you pick up the phone and you want to talk to another human being about getting some actual service for your AC fast, you'll call Mills Air. They've been in business since 1992. That's over 30 years Mills Air has been doing this. They're a Carrier factory authorized dealer. They can get your rebates up to $1,275 for a brand new Carrier unit. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier, and you can always turn to Mills Air. Give them a call, 407-277-1159. 407-277-1159, or find them online at millsair.com.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Sometimes I struggle to get to sleep. My body stopped for the day, but my mind is still running. So I take ZzzQuil.
ZzzQuil, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, has a range of non-habit-forming products to fit you and your family's needs. Invest in a great night's sleep for the best you tomorrow.
I'm awake and ready to take on anything.
Better days start with ZzzQuil nights. Explore our products at ZzzQuil.com. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
It's one thing to suffer from allergies as an adult, but it's really tough on kids. Running around with sniffles or stuffy nose during recess or practice. Not to mention it's hard to concentrate in school when you're not feeling well. And then you feel bad because you forgot to give them their allergy meds before they left. All of that can be a thing of the past, thanks to Aspire Allergy and Sinus. They've helped thousands, including children, with their kid-friendly allergy testing and pain-free allergy drops. Schedule your appointment today while the kids are out of school. Go to aspireallergy.com. That's aspireallergy.com.
Orlando's top-rated comedy club and restaurant is the Funny Bone, located at Point Orlando. The Funny Bone guarantees the best live comedy experience, welcoming the top touring talent to our stage. This week, the Funny Bone welcomes Mo Amer from July 19th to July 20th. Thursday nights on the side stage, we host the best open mic in the Central Florida area. Check out our star-studded calendar and showtimes online at orlando.funnybone.com. Full kitchen and full bar available with parking discounts offered to all guests who park in the Point Orlando garage. Get your tickets now at orlando.funnybone.com.
Another insurance story from
Smart Bunny. Smart Bunny.
Funerals are expensive. Do we have enough for ours?
Yeah, I bought Smart Bunny final expense insurance.
Get up to $25,000 coverage for funeral expenses and other needs for as little as $14 a month. Hop on the Smart Bunny app now for final expense insurance. Smart Bunny Insurance.
Smart Bunny. Smart Bunny.
Your insurance super app. Insurance is sold by Smart Bunny Insurance Services and underwritten by various companies. Coverage exclusions and limitations may apply.
Hey, Cam, mind sending me over our new Wi-Fi password?
Oh, sorry, Mitch, you can't be trusted.
What?
It's your phone. It's different than mine.
Cam! And I thought I was a judgy one.
No, it's just messages between different devices aren't encrypted.
Okay. Since when do you know about encryption?
I know what encryption is, and it's because I'm the last line of defense against any would-be Wi-Fi thieves.
Cam, come on.
Okay, fine. I'll send it somewhere more private.
Thank you.
Safely send messages between different devices on WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
Get into summer with iHeart80s. iHeart80s goes commercial-free this weekend and every weekend. Open the app, search iHeart80s, and start listening now. Free never sounded so good.
The doctor's office that mixed up your files has your Social Security number. The power company that mistakenly cut your service has your payment info and last 3 addresses. Your info is in endless places that could accidentally expose your info to identity theft. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points every second. If your identity's stolen, they'll fix it guaranteed or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code CLAY at LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
Some people just know the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate, not one based on anyone else. So if you drive safely, you could save money. Good to know. Visit allstate.com or call for a quote today.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
Real Radio is on Threads at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Have you been in an accident? Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Occupying the space between high society and prison tattoos. This is the News Junkie.
Yes, that's where you can go and record your voice or send us a video to get your thoughts on the show. Whatever your opinion is welcome around here as far as I'm concerned. I know we've seen a lot of talk this week about something I find incredibly boring myself. I don't usually watch the conventions like the Republican National Convention or the Democratic National Convention. Outside is where the fun happens. Outside is where the exciting stuff happens. And for instance, on Wednesday afternoon, there was somebody who was arrested outside of the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee. And they had an assault rifle, I believe, that they did not have a license for. And they also had a scream mask and various other things that made it look like they were going to try to launch some sort of attack. And the cops stopped them outside of this thing. I'm like, whoa, geez, there's the drama. That's the jaw-dropping stuff. But people are tuning in. C-Lane was tuned in. He's watching. He wants to see what's going on. And I know why. He wants to see how many people are wearing those fake bandages on their ears at the RNC. Because it's a weird move, man. It's a weird-ass move. Well, watch this. You want to, like, people are going, oh, one person did it. One person. Watch this. Ready? Here's the crowd. There's one woman in a MAGA hat with a fake ear bandage. There's another one, right?
Come on.
There's another one. All these people have fake bandages on their ears. There's 2 people right next to each other, 3 people right next to each other.
How is no one banking on the, like, I'll sell it to you thing?
Yeah, because somebody's already selling like $600 shoes that have Trump with a bloody face on them, and it says "fight, fight," and they're hawking those things.
Have
but
we
people
seen
are
the
wearing
actual
this
wound yet?
No.
Yes.
You're talking about the photo from TMZ?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could see that it was like all bloodied up and stuff. You couldn't see closely
like how
what
much
was
of
going
his ear
on.
has been taken off.
Yeah, and there's a new level of conspiracy to this where some of the Democrats watching this are going, where's the medical report? Have we ever had a situation like this where a presidential candidate has been hit by a bullet in an attempted assassination and no medical report has been issued? Why? Is it because it was just a scratch? And it's like, you don't know how to talk to normal people. You've lost the ability to talk to normal people like me because you're so wrapped up in politics. Do you think normal people are going to go, oh, He still has some of his ear, so this was not a shocking incident. No, it doesn't matter. Somebody shot like 4 bullets plus in his direction, and one whizzed through the top of his ear. Whether there's like a little hole or a bigger hole, it doesn't matter to the average person. They just see that people are willing to do this stuff, and that's what I think that they find frightening. Did they bring this up a lot in what you saw at the convention, C-Lane, or were they like leaving this issue alone?
I only really saw, because we were watching something else. Ashley went to bed, and I was like, let me flip it on and see what's going on over there. And I mostly just saw J.D. Vance speak, and his wife introduce him.
The vice presidential nominee, and his wife, who's Indian American, I believe.
Yes, and I did not see them like cut to anybody that had the thing on or any talk about it.
Okay, yeah, maybe they'll wait for, or maybe they won't mention that much at all.
But I wasn't there for the kind of lulls in the RNC where I think I had CNN on, so Anderson Cooper would probably have been talking, or any of the number of people that had a box there to broadcast from.
Yeah, and it's a long thing, right? Like it's hours and hours a night, as far as I recall, that this goes on for. And you had Matt Gaetz out there who is trying to get some attention himself. And Matt Gaetz, he's his face is it's very tight. It's very tightly wound. I don't know what he had done, but it looks like something is the answer.
It's too much Bobo.
Let me see if I can bring up a photo. Maybe it's filler. I don't know. He looked like shiny as hell is what it was. And there's plenty of speakers, I'm sure, doing great jobs up there and getting their points across. And it's a very different, oh my God, it's a very different crowd than you would see most years at the RNC.
Guy.
His eyebrows are like, zooted up like a villain in a Marvel movie or something. And
I just, my friend Danny was nice enough to send me a good animation comparison. I just sent it over to our group chat.
All right, let me see here.
I mean, nail on the head.
Hang on one sec. All right. Here is suggesting he looks like Stewie in Family Guy when Stewie got a little bit of a makeover. Had some work done, you could say, to tighten things up a bit. But Matt Gaetz, man, I mean, like, there's really some stuff going on there. Let me see if I can bring it in more for the people who are watching on the stream right now. And you can watch the show or go back and watch it afterwards over at thenewsjunkie.com. I'm going way in.
Wow.
Right there.
Yeah,
it's a lot of Matt Gaetz.
I guarantee you some TikTok plastic surgeon is going to break down everything that happened. But you could see there's a lift.
Yeah, there's something going on there.
The brows, maybe some cheek filler. Seeing a nose difference, but why? I mean,
I don't know.
Nobody.
Those eyebrows look like capital sixes.
It's a lot. We'll put this up on See It Now because it's a visual over on thenewsjunkie.com. Take a peek at that.
Which I think is called a carrot, right? Am I wrong on that?
Wait, what is called a carrot?
Capital 6.
Capital 6.
On your keyboard.
I believe you, but I'm not aware of that myself personally.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, the tiny arrow that points up.
I know you're saying on the keyboard, if you hit Shift 6, what you would get as a result. That
gotta be honest, I've never heard it called Capital 6, but now that makes sense.
It looks like a TP, right? It looks like just the outline of a TP or something.
It looks like a Real Housewife.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there. I'll put this up on CNN. I'm doing it right now, actually. That's why I'm blabbing. Matt Gaetz' face. There we go. That's up over on thenewsjunkie.com, so you can see the visual that we're talking about at the moment. What else did you see? Anything of note happen? How was J.D. Vance's speech? Was it interesting or?
He's a good speaker. I mean, he's he did well with the crowd. He's very.
He looks like a Care Bear to me.
Yeah,
he's well spoken, and he's rocking the beard, which they thought was going to take him out of the running for being the VP nod, but he did well. He was it him or somebody else that they're going through their different paragraphs and they go to the Biden section and everything that's wrong with the last 4 years in America and Biden, and he said like bridges are falling down, and I was like, did he just blame President Biden for the Key Bridge getting hit by a boat and like? How could that even be his fault?
I think that you could blame Biden for many things, but that seems like a stretch. I don't know that there was some giant conspiracy to take down that bridge by the administration to show our infrastructure sucks or something. But lots of theories.
Hold on, I'll correct myself. It was Don Jr. that said that.
Who's also had some work done.
Yeah,
I like that they're all taking it in and allowing themselves to do so.
Am I crazy? Is this more common than it's ever been that people are getting work done like this?
I think they're just getting bad work done. The whole point of the work is that it's supposed to be subtle.
I think it's it has crossed over to straight men.
Yeah.
It used to be
asterisk.
What do you mean? Oh, it used to be
he's gay.
It used to be just women that were getting like Botox and stuff like that, work done. And then the gay men got on board. They were doing great at it. And now the straight men are like, we want to do it, but we're kind of messing it up.
We don't know what good is.
Because they want to get in and out. They're like, I don't want anyone to know. Let's just do it now. And you need to do some research. And
Googling
it does take
for deals.
Time. It's not a one-time thing. It's supposed to be, just like, one session, and then in a few weeks you get another session. But it seems like they're thinking this could be done in just one time only, and no one would notice. And guess what? The entire world does.
Somebody, would you get this done?
What? What
would you
he
get Botox?
got done?
No, would you get Botox?
Oh yeah, no, I'm totally considering it. It's just I'm doing
Botox
my
is
research,
totally normal.
And I'm not trying to do a one and done thing where I look insane. I want it to
Botox
be
is
subtle.
Botox should be normalized. It's
we
totally
talked
normal.
about this already. Remember, I'm going to have a Botox party, and you guys are coming.
Yeah. I don't think it's like I used to think like you're putting botulinum toxin in your face.
All right. I was waiting for you to say that because back in the day, like a handful of years ago, anytime Courtney mentioned her wanting to get Botox, Sean would go, "You're putting botulinum toxins in your face."
Well, you are.
They were at the time, and those people walked so we could run.
No, they
And
still
now
are
it's
doing the
allowed.
same thing. They still put the same thing in your face, and
Little
it
bit
paralyzes your face.
normalized.
That's what it does. But the thing is that I've realized now is enough people have gotten this that you could tell we have pretty good control over it, I think. And then some people are getting work done.
You can get them on
that
Groupon these days. I don't know if I'd recommend it, but you can.
Some people are getting work done that's so good. Like Jennifer Aniston, it doesn't look like she's getting work done, but she still looks very, very nice. And you're like, okay, good for you.
That's that big money.
Yeah, I
It's
can't
no
be mad
Groupon.
at that. Yeah, I can't be upset about that. I think it's fine if you want to keep yourself up a little bit.
Somebody on the texting server said if Macaulay Culkin survived the bee attack in My Girl, he would have grown up looking like Matt Gaetz at the RNC.
Probably true. Real quick, tipsofthenewsjunkie.com. Justin emails, "Hey guys and gal, love the show. I hardly miss a podcast.
Thank you.
C-Lane's cervical neck pillow joke was hilarious. The way he delivered the line, pillow for who, was comedic gold. I loved it.
Dylan, you got a burner email or something?
Got a question for Sean. Just to clarify, so you view musical acts, movies, entertainment the same way you do companies, and that you say you want companies to be apolitical. You also want or expect these entertainers to be apolitical. I was a little hazy on it all. Maybe I'm just a little too thick to understand the talk on Wednesday's podcast. Just looking for clarification. I thought I made this super clear. I don't know where the miscommunication was coming through. But what I was saying was, if I go to a rock show, obviously I'm not going to control what the person says, and I don't really care what they say. This was talking about like the Tenacious D, Jack Black stuff. I'm also not blown away when some rock singer has like political values that are different than mine. It's just the way it is. I don't care. And I don't get upset about it. I just go, I'm waiting for the next song. So I'm not like, I don't want you to have no political opinions. I mean, I think I might prefer it, but I don't care if you do. I don't care if you do because I don't really put a lot of respect on the opinions coming from these people. So yeah, with a company, I think a company should have zero political values. I think a company is a company, and a company represents its employees, which hopefully represent a wide variety of opinions and views on things, not just one take on things. So companies, I don't believe, should have political views. People, of course,
That
are
was
going to
a
have.
treat. I did not think it was real until I looked at my email.
He doubled down too. He sent
Oh, he
another
did?
one.
Oh,
yeah,
I unsubscribed immediately.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. And I guarantee they got a lot of that.
It's on Instagram too because I've seen some reposts.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I feel about it. Like, I'm not surprised that a rock band is going to have like some kind of political values that are different than mine, and I just don't care. Yeah. Anyways, I'd like to apologize to you guys. I love the show. I tried sending in dispatches saying mean stuff, trying to be funny, and it wasn't, and it's been bugging me. I'd also like to apologize to Sabrina for saying she wasn't funny, and to Sean and Chris for saying you look like you belong on the radio. It was unnecessary and uncalled for, and I appreciate if you could forgive me.
Oh.
As I said, it's been bugging me, and I'm trying to be a better person. Love the show. Keep on being great, says Justin.
Dang,
Forgiven.
Justin. Yeah.
Justin.
Well, I appreciate you trying to turn a new leaf, asshole.
Yeah. I do not accept your apology. I believe what you said was from the heart at the moment, and you're gonna have to do a lot of work.
You're
I'm gonna
on
be one of
thin
those people.
ice, buddy.
Yeah. Those people are the biggest assholes. I'm gonna be that today. Where you go? I appreciate that you've just apologized, but I'm gonna need you to put in the work. I'm gonna need you to really show me that you're a changed person. That's the worst way to take an apology.
I wonder what happened to Justin.
You can't just apologize for saying the N-word. You have to take a class and donate to some charities.
He's going to be saying the
You have
N-word,
to call up Jesse Jackson and have lunch and have
Put
a
in
real
the work.
conversation.
That's what we want to see. All right, let us know what you think. Go to thenewsjunkie.com, hit record on your first dispatch right now.
Or you can just keep playing your country music and cancel your shows in Tampa.
Yeah, true.
Wait, did he do it again?
No, just the one time. He's huge right now. Morgan Wallen is, man. We got to take a break. We're way behind.
Bye.
All right, so we're going to get to all these things. I got more emails that we need to talk about. We'll see what else happened at the RNC and a huge bombshell, something that may happen this weekend that's going to be insane. And it's coming up next on the News Junkie.
All the cool kids are doing it, and you want to be like the cool kids, don't you? Well, don't you? The Talkback feature on the free iHeartRadio app. Follow Real Radio 104.1, tap the microphone, and speak.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
There's slowdowns on Florida's Turnpike southbound between Hancock Road and Oakland Exchange. Authorities are clearing up an accident on Sand Lake Road westbound at Dr. Phillips Boulevard. There's emergency vehicles blocking lanes on Lake Mary Boulevard westbound at Longwood Lake Mary Road. And the traffic lights aren't working where Landstar Boulevard meets Town Center Boulevard, northbound and southbound there. If you see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate, not one based on anyone else. So if you drive safely, you could save money. Good to know. Visit allstate.com or call for a quote today.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning.
Oh, hi. My air conditioner is blowing hot.
For air conditioners making a funny noise, press 1.
No, it's...
Try to listen to the whole message before making a selection.
Sorry.
For air conditioners blowing cold, but not quite cold enough, press 2.
No, it's blowing hot.
I haven't gotten to that one yet.
Well, can we speed this up?
Don't get grumpy with me, or I'll take you back to the main menu.
No, anything but that. Please don't send me back to the main menu.
Fine, but I'm watching you.
Bet if I'd called Frank Gay, I'd already be getting my problem solved.
But you didn't call Frank Gay. So, what do we do now?
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When your air conditioner is blowing hot, you need a solution now. A helpful operator to guide you, all your options explained, and your problem fixed fast. That's the Frank Gay way.
If you're ready to pull your hair out, press 7.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
SeaWorld has added even more flavor to their summer spectacular by bringing back Band's Brew and Barbecue. Savor mouth-watering recipes from Kansas City, Texas, Memphis, and more. Pair them with refreshing cocktails and ice-cold craft beer. Catch live concerts from award-winning artists and be sure to stay for spectacular Ignite fireworks. Don't miss SeaWorld's Band's Brew and Barbecue every weekend through August 25th. Learn more at SeaWorldOrlando.com. More info and contest rules at realradio.fm/contests.
Sneezing, coughing, stuffy nose, runny nose, postnasal drip, interrupted sleeping. I was groggy at the end of the day.
Allergies and sinus congestion were making Jana miserable. Then, a friend recommended Navage. Navage provides immediate drug-free congestion relief, flushing your nasal passages with refreshing saline and sucking out mucus, germs, and other airborne irritants. Navage helps you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel your best right away.
Navage gave me instant relief. I didn't have to wait 30 minutes. I didn't have to wait an hour, 90 minutes. I didn't have to wait I didn't have to wait a minute. I ran the rinse and I felt better.
Stop suffering from congestion and start breathing and feeling your best again with Navage. Navage.
I've had people ask me how I find relief, and I tell them Navage immediately. This thing is amazing.
Navage is available at Navage.com or at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
Together, we're Anajar and Levine.
If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve.
Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE.
In Office Orlando. Men over 45, do you have a frequent, urgent need to urinate or a weak flow? Do you suffer from an enlarged prostate or BPH? Know your options. If BPH medications are bothering you, or you're worried about invasive surgery, ask about the Urolift system. The Urolift system is an outpatient, minimally invasive procedure. It reopens the channel with no cutting and provides rapid symptom relief with no new, sustained erectile or ejaculatory dysfunction, as shown in a clinical study. Go to urolift.com and click on Find a Physician for a doctor near you. Urolift.com. UROLIFT.com. Most common side effects are temporary and can include discomfort when urinating, urgency, inability to control the urge, pelvic pain, and some blood in the urine. Rare side effects, including bleeding and infection, may lead to a serious outcome and may require intervention. If you suffer from symptoms of an enlarged prostate or BPH, the Urolift system is a proven alternative to BPH medication or invasive surgery. Visit urolift.com and click on Find a Physician to speak to a doctor to see if you're a candidate for the Urolift system.
The doctor's office that mixed up your files has your Social Security number. The power company that mistakenly cut your service has your payment info and last 3 addresses. Your info is in endless places that could accidentally expose your info to identity theft. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points every second. If your identity's stolen, they'll fix it guaranteed or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code CLAY at LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
My wife and I both, we ended up mildly sick for a few months, and the nasal congestion was probably the worst part. I had like a post-nasal drip, just super congested all the time. We were taking everything we possibly could, but nothing really worked.
Kyrie was miserable until a friend recommended Navage. Navage offers immediate drug-free congestion relief, flushing your nasal passages with refreshing saline and sucking out mucus, germs, and other airborne irritants. Don't live in misery this cold season. Use Navage so you can breathe easier, sleep better, and feel your best right away.
The biggest thing Navage has done has completely cleaned out my nasal passages. It was from the first use. I was able to just clear out anything that was stopping me from breathing correctly. Navage helps me clear the way, literally clear the way for me to operate better in the rest of my life.
Experience the Navage difference yourself. Navage is available at Navage.com or at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid. Navage, Navage.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded. Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change-outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studios. Why Kaufman and Lind? Find out at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeart radio station. The exclusive audio home of NBC's coverage of the 2024 Paris Olympics.
Now is your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, credit, C-R-E-D-I-T, credit. That's credit. Enter it now on our website at realradio.fm. Good luck.
Because the newspapers don't come with cliff notes or potentially offensive accents.
Join us on the show. Go over to thenewsjunkie.com. Hit record on yours right now. I want to talk about jokes real quick, if you don't mind, because there's been a lot of discussion about that in the last, let's say, week or so. And the reason why is because former President Trump got shot. He got shot by this lunatic loser who climbed up on top of a building and got past the incredibly on-point Secret Service, who was doing everything correctly that day. And the best of the best were on duty as he fired off 3-4 rounds, one of them going into the president's ear and one of them going into a supporter of the president who died on the scene, and a couple others.
Have you heard any update on the other two people that were critically injured?
Only that they were doing better. I saw that they were, because first they were on they were listed as in critical condition, and then I saw that they were listed in stable condition, and then I heard no more about it.
Has there been any other talk? Because I saw some people commenting on this. I know he's probably busy with the national convention at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But has former President Trump reached out to the family of the person who died supporting him?
I don't know. I'm not sure because
The first thing I heard, yeah.
Previously, it was like Biden maybe reached out and they didn't want to talk to Biden. And then Trump hadn't reached out. But at the time, Trump just got shot. So I don't know if he had done it at that point. Maybe he's done it now. I don't know. I have no idea if he ever reached out there. You would think that would be something that he would do. And if he didn't, it's going to be a bad look on him. But people started right afterwards making jokes, some of them funny. Some of them were just bad takes. I've seen people saying these people were somehow legitimate targets, which is just brain dead, absolute brain dead. If you think about that, there's a streamer that I think is usually on point named Destiny, and he came out with his take of this, and he's like, I don't care at all. He's like, F the firefighter, the guy who got shot.
Wow.
All these people are somehow legitimate targets. And okay, go with the edgelord stuff if you want to, and you want to get some attention and go on Piers Morgan or whatever. But when I look, that's an indefensible take. You can't say, this is like the professor that said the people who died during 9/11 in the towers were acceptable targets for Al-Qaeda. They were like little Eichmanns. And if you don't know what that means, Google it and you'll see what I'm talking about. But that's just dumb. It's brain dead. Some of this stuff was legitimately funny. There's been funny memes that have come out since the president got shot.
I haven't seen too many. I know you got a folder over there.
Mm-hmm.
Your funny
He's been
memes.
creating Simone.
No, I don't have a funny meme folder for Trump shot memes, but I have seen a couple of them on social media, or as it says, the social memes.
Facebook,
I've seen them on those.
Instagram, Twitter, y'all see this?
Social medias.
So the social medias, on the social medias. And the way I feel about it is this. If you want to make a joke about Trump getting shot, I don't really care. Trump is a major, giant, controversial national figure, an international figure, one of the most famous guys on planet Earth, and doesn't shy away from controversy and is very heated in his own rhetoric. If you want to make memes about him and make jokes about him getting shot, don't care at all. But if you start going after the people who were just at the rally, and you start going after this guy was a husband and a father, and
he was
leaned
protecting
over
his kids.
Yeah, to try to
wife.
protect his family when shots rang out and got killed. That's gross. And
it is. And it's people that do stuff like that. You really, and I hope it never happens to you.
Mm-hmm.
But statistically, at this point in society, it might. You don't know what it is to have someone close to you affected by gun violence.
Yeah.
And it shakes you to your core. You don't know how much damage, even if you survive, what the lifetime of mental and physical issues you will have moving forward.
Yeah, especially so sudden.
It's
and
not
it's such
funny anymore. Very quickly.
Yeah, this is just a person, and I'm not with that. And the article from the Associated Press is too soon for comedy after attempted assassination of Trump. U.S. politics feel anything but funny. I don't think it has to be how long you wait or anything. I think it's just who you're going after and the spirit in which you're doing it. And there's a lot of you who might be right of center people, Republicans, Trump supporters. I think if you're being honest, if you saw that Biden got sniped and got shot in the ear exactly like this, you would probably be doing the same thing. There's a lot of you that would probably be like, oh, wish they were a little better of a shot. And then you would be making memes about it. And you would be jostling online with your commentary, making fun of this. I just think that's how things are. It's how divided we are in the country. I draw the line at violence. I think I'm fine with anybody that I know or anybody really in general having whatever opinions they want. And that's on them. I mean, a lot of them are stupid. A lot of people are stupid in my estimation. But I'm not going to go out there and try to police that. I think it's fine if they disagree with me. That's okay. But when you start involving violence in this stuff, then it changes the game for me. And I have at least enough empathy to be like, that's wrong and that sucks. And you know what? It also sucked when Paul Pelosi, Nancy Pelosi's husband, got attacked by that absolute lunatic with a hammer. And I saw many people online doing hammer time memes and making fun of him for that. And at first you listen to the story and you're like, wow, that's wild. I could see where there might be some humor to be pulled for this. And then you watch the video of this madman trying to kill Paul Pelosi with a hammer, and it's not funny.
That was rough.
Yeah, it's really, really violent and not funny at all. And it's a mentally ill man, deranged lunatic attacking somebody in their house. And so everybody kind of does this. It's how discourse goes. But I think the political leaders, to me, are fair game. And the random people, the folks who just like show up at an event like this, they're not for me. Do you disagree? Do you agree? Let me know. Go to thenewsjunkie.com and fire off a dispatch right now. Sierra emails tipsofthenewsjunkie.com. Hey, News Junkie friends.
Sierra.
I never thought little old Butler, Pennsylvania would make the map for this, but here we are. I live about 4 miles from where the Trump rally was. I did not attend, but I've been listening to all the news about it, which brings me to some questions I have not heard answered yet. Okay. For instance, I heard you say the shooter was actually inside the rally, raising suspicion way before. Well, they did open the doors for the rally at 1:30 p.m., even though Trump wasn't supposed to show up until 5 p.m. So yes, there were tons of people waiting there for hours before Trump spoke. But also, from the footage that I've seen, and if the shooter was inside, they did not have metal detector wands, at least, or weren't checking people's bags. I did not see that on any footage. Let me stop now. There's different reports about how long before the shooter was there. But footage exists. I've seen the footage, and I'll show it to the folks who are watching live on YouTube and Twitch. It's The News Junkie on both of those platforms, or just go to thenewsjunkie.com/live. And you can see the shooter, the guy who ended up firing these rounds at Trump. You could see him walking around the building that he would eventually get on top of. And he's like, you see him casing the place. He's in the background right here. This is him. And he's walking around casing the building that he ends up getting on top of. This is about an hour before the shooting took place. And somebody's filming over there to see what the hell he's doing. He was reported multiple times. They had eyes on him multiple times. And was using a rangefinder to look over at the president during the speech. He had a ladder, for Christ's sakes, with him. If that doesn't set off some alarm bells, I don't know what does. I could go over the list. I went over it before on the show. There's just so many things that should have been an indicator that perhaps they should take Trump off the stage until they got this guy in custody and asked him some questions. But they didn't do that. They even had sights on the guy, the sharpshooters did, for over a minute before he ended up pulling the trigger. They just waited until he shot Trump. So I think heads should roll for this. I think there should be people fired over this. I think this is bad. And I would be saying that if it was Biden that got shot or any other politician, RFK Jr., anybody who was out there. We need to keep our people on the campaign trail safe. It needs to be a secure country. And this makes it look like it's not. Back to your email. I did not see the metal detector on the footage. And if the shooter used an AR-15, or was he just walking around with a huge gun on his back? He had a bag with this stuff in it. Also, if he had to have had a car to transport that gun and ladder, because you would need at least a 10-foot ladder to go up the building. There's many different stories about him having explosives in a vehicle, but maybe the vehicle wasn't at the venue. even though he had like a transmitter on him that could have exploded or was supposed to explode these devices that he had, which makes me think maybe he was hiding something in his vehicle, but they haven't reported any of that yet. And he either walked or rode his bike to the venue itself. He had a collapsible ladder, but it's still big.
Nobody saw something or said something, which is wild to me.
But people did. People did say something.
Stuff.
Remember? Like they were like screaming at him on the roof.
In the sense of like it still happened, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you have this 2024 idea of all the Karen videos and next door when it's like there's a guy walking in a hoodie in our neighborhood, suspicious, and then all this happened, so many red flags,
right?
And yet Trump was still shot at.
Yeah, it still happened.
Still died.
Sierra says, the whole thing is crazy, but I love you guys. I listen every day. Well, thank you, Sierra. We appreciate that. Let's go over to you and your dispatches. A video dispatch coming in from Herbie Ver Smells. And it says, you don't want to hear my voice. Oh, well, we'll be the judge of that. Let's see.
Hey, junkies. Sean was listening, and you said to send in a dispatch because you'd love to hear our voice.
Yeah, he sent in a video dispatch, and it's nice seeing this angle of you guys when you send video dispatches in. It's always like this. It's always like we're in your cup holder looking up at you from below.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say you're going to regret that. My voice is terrible. I don't like hearing my voice. Every time I do a dispatch and I listen to it afterwards, I wish someone else would have sent it in their voice.
Oh,
you got a great voice. What are you talking about?
Everybody is hypercritical about their voice. Everybody. And so many people come up to me.
I used to hate listening to recordings of myself.
I did
now
too. But
I
now,
love it.
Now you know why, for obvious reasons, if you hear the old recordings of me. And that's why when you go back. But Herbie, so many people come up to me when I'm out in public and they'll go, I would send a dispatch, but I hate my voice. Everybody seems to feel that way, and I've never heard a single person say it to me that had a weird voice. All of your voices that I've heard are just like, they're totally normal, just a normal voice. So thank you for the video dispatch, and I want you to send more. Here's Make It Happen with the dispatch.
Good morning, News Junkies.
Hey.
3 years ago, you guys wished my girlfriend a happy birthday, and you gave her a shout out and told everybody to go see her at Lido's. Her name was Tink.
Oh.
She has then changed her name, and she is now working at To Be Determined. But it's her 21st, so we're going our way to Epcot. So wish her another happy birthday for me.
I'm sorry, what?
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to the stripper formerly known as Tink.
Yep. Yeah, she's 21 years
When
old
did we
right
give her
now.
the shout out?
3 years ago. So she was, it was her 18th birthday. Did she just go right out the gate? Just right into
The hustle is the
stripper
hustle,
work?
my guy.
Could be. Epcot, go over to Italy and Epcot and have the pizza at the window back there. Oh, man. Oh, it's the biggest piece of pizza I've ever had in my life. They give you like this big square of pizza. Oh, it's good. It's good. Enjoy that today. No, it's not. I don't know what style it is, honestly.
Detroit?
Well,
it's Italy, so it's probably not Chicago or Detroit.
You might know. It's on like focaccia bread. Is that how you say it? It's on like that kind of bread.
Now we talking.
And it's like the pepperonis are the kinds that curl up on top.
Ooh, cups. Like little cuppies.
And like thick cheese. It's good. Very,
Now
very,
I'm
very
hungry.
good. I like it, but yeah, I don't know what kind it is. All right, we'll go to your dispatches when we come back. All you have to do is send us one right now with your beautiful, glorious, sultry voice. Go over to thenewsjunkie.com, hit record on your first dispatch right now. If you are so inclined to communicate with the show, but you don't want your voice on, email tips@thenewsjunkie.com. If you want to be anonymous, put that up on top of the email. When we return, let's stay away from the Trump shooting stuff for just a bit and move on to something else. The Olympics are getting closer and closer, but there's something that is right now threatening to shut it all down. We're just about a week away, but will the Olympics be canceled? We're going to find out. That's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is...
The Monsters in the Morning.
Try it with Angel. Try it with Angel.
Holmesy.
What?
You know what?
So uncomfortable.
I want to let you know. I appreciate a lot of things that you do. I love you, man.
Yeah, you're the man, dude.
That's all you got.
I got goosebumps. I hate it.
The Monsters in the Morning.
Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
There's slowdowns on Florida's Turnpike southbound between Hancock Road and Oakland Exchange. Authorities are clearing up an accident on Sand Lake Road westbound at Dr. Phillips Boulevard. There's emergency vehicles blocking lanes on Lake Mary Boulevard westbound at Longwood Lake Mary Road. And the traffic lights aren't working where Landstar Boulevard meets Town Center Boulevard, northbound and southbound there. If you see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan Injury Law Firm.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Today, we're the largest injury firm in the world, and I'm thankful to you for trusting us all these years. We'll always be here for the people, not the powerful. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Did you know that mortgage guy Don also does commercial and small business administration loans? If you have an existing SBA loan with a rate of 9% or more, then you are in luck. That mortgage guy Don can refinance your qualified high-interest SBA loan to a low fixed rate of 8.25%. Don't leave money on the table. Let that mortgage guy Don help you get the money off the table and back in your hands where it belongs. Start the process today by going to thatmortgageguydon.com.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with thatmortgageguydon.com.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning.
Oh, hi. My air conditioner is blowing hot.
For air conditioners making a funny noise, press 1.
No, it's...
Try to listen to the whole message before making a selection.
Sorry.
For air conditioners blowing cold, but not quite cold enough, press 2.
No, it's blowing hot.
I haven't gotten to that one yet.
Well, can we speed this up?
Don't get grumpy with me, or I'll take you back to the main menu.
No, anything but that. Please don't send me back to the main menu.
Fine, but I'm watching you.
Bet if I'd called Frank Gay, I'd already be getting my problem solved.
But you didn't call Frank Gay. So, what do we do now?
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When your air conditioner is blowing hot, you need a solution now. A helpful operator to guide you, all your options explained, and your problem fixed fast. That's the Frank Gay way.
If you're ready to pull your hair out, press 7.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One.
Coming back to Las Vegas.
September 20th and 21st. Streaming live only on
A
Hulu.
weekend full of superstar performances.
Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com. That's AXS.com.
The Hartford Small Business Insurance knows opening a small business is a great achievement. They offer custom insurance solutions to fit your needs. Get a quote and find why over 1 million small business owners trust them at thehartford.com/smallbusiness.
Wow. Biden's at it again.
Inflation, rising costs for everything. What now?
Try big government control of our Medicare drug benefit.
The more I hear, the more it seems we can't afford Biden's Medicare agenda.
They're right. And it's because seniors are already feeling the pain of Biden's drug coverage changes, with almost 2 million forced from their plans and spiked premiums for nearly 5 million more. Now, Congress wants to expand the Biden Medicare agenda even more. But studies show Biden's plan will restrict access, shrink coverage, and limit availability of needed drugs for all seniors. Thankfully, Senator Rick Scott is a champion for Medicare drug coverage. Call him at 202-224-3121. Urge him to stop Biden's radical Medicare changes by opposing S 1246 now. Paid for by Seniors for Better Care.
Orlando's top-rated comedy club and restaurant is the Funny Bone, located at Point Orlando. The Funny Bone guarantees the best live comedy experience, welcoming the top touring talent to our stage. This week, the Funny Bone welcomes Mo Amer from July 19th to July 20th. Thursday nights on the side stage, we host the best open mic in the Central Florida area. Check out our star-studded calendar and showtimes online at orlando.funnybone.com. Full kitchen and full bar available with parking discounts offered to all guests who park in the Point Orlando garage. Get your tickets now at orlando.funnybone.com.
Another insurance story from...
Smart Bunny.
Funerals are expensive. Do we have enough for ours?
Yeah, I bought Smart Bunny final expense insurance.
Get up to $25,000 coverage for funeral expenses and other needs for as little as $14 a month. Hop on the Smart Bunny app now for final expense insurance. Smart Bunny Insurance.
Smart Bunny. Smart Bunny.
Your insurance super app. Insurance is sold by Smart Bunny Insurance Services and underwritten by various companies. Coverage exclusions and limitations may apply.
It's always a good time for donuts, so indulge in Shipley Donuts. Fresh-made donuts in delicious flavors, from classic glazed to Oreo cookie-topped treats. Crafted from quality ingredients. Catering and online ordering available. Visit ShipleyDonuts.com. Now open in Orlando on South Cimarron Boulevard.
Yo, it's Angel from the Monsters. You want a big green egg? For the lowest prices anywhere, you got to go to my friends, Wassie's Meat Market. They will deliver and set up your big green egg so that you are cooking before they leave. Follow Wassie's Meat Market on Instagram or go to wassiesmeatmarket.com for your big green egg today.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
It's almost here. Team USA is headed to Paris, and iHeartRadio is the exclusive audio home of NBC's coverage of the 2024 Paris Olympics. It's the only way to listen to exclusive NBC play-by-play action of the games, plus NBC's top Olympic moments and live hourly updates from Paris. Bring the Summer Games with you everywhere you go. Download the free iHeart app now and enable push notifications for live updates from Paris. Only on iHeartRadio, the exclusive audio home of NBC's coverage of the 2024 Paris Olympics.
If you've been injured in a car accident, call Pound Law from your cell phone. Morgan & Morgan.
Now is your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Credit. C-R-E-D-I-T. Credit. That's credit. Enter it now on our website at realradio.fm. Good luck.
On the bright side, we're not dead yet. You're listening.
Bits. I'm sure you two, Sabrina and C-Lane, have been to Disney World at some point in time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure you've been to the Country Bear Jamboree. Which
I don't think I have, actually.
What?
Oh, you haven't
Did
been?
they close it down officially yet?
They closed it down and they just reopened it. They kind of like revamped it because I don't think it was super in touch with.
Oh,
with
I just
the
thought
youth.
maybe it gave them a wash. Last time I went, it was crusty. Like it had not been sanitized or even dusted since 1980 something.
Oh yeah, it's old. It's old. It's been there for a while. And basically, for the uninitiated, it's this show. And Celine, even you probably know what it is, even if you haven't seen it. It's these bears, and they're like musicians, and you go in, and they're like a robot bear music show. And they shut it down and revamped it, which always means you're going to get the people who are, it was better before. Oh my, was it? It was a stupid bear jamboree thing. And the people.
I'm very surprised it's still around. They didn't replace it with something.
They updated it with like all new songs from like Disney movies and stuff. So they thought the kids would find it relevant, and they go in there. They wouldn't be scared of some of the bears because there's some weird looking bears in the Country Bear Jamboree thing. There's some ones that look like they're not all there upstairs. There's a couple that look like they've been through some things. They got shell shock or something.
War neurosis.
And when they brought them back, one of them did not come back with the rest of the bears. They left one of the bears behind.
Oh, no.
And they said they had to
creepy
update
Uncle
it.
Bear?
No. They had to update one of them because they said it's insensitive. And
tell me more.
And I was like, oh, I never really recognized that.
It's because that ride was for you to go sit in a air condition for
a lot of people.
Amount of time.
Yeah, you're ducking the heat outside.
Wait. Country Bear Jamboree. All right.
It's just the show.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
I
a show.
have seen it. I was thinking of the restaurant that has the show, and it's like a family style big buffet or something like that. You feed the whole damn family.
No, this one is just you go into a room and there's these stupid robot bears.
Somebody tell me what I'm thinking of.
I'm sure somebody on the texting service will know what you're talking about. But the one that they got rid of was a bear by the name of Liver Lips McGrowl. And
that is my stripper name.
And I had not
Think
oh
about
my.
it.
I had not heard of Liver Lips McGrowl before, but it says the term liver lips, I guess, hits on two fronts. It's considered derogatory and offensive, and it's associated with alcohol abuse and the damage it does to the liver. But all I can think of is like some guy in the 30s using it as an insult.
They
That's what I
renamed
want.
him Romeo McGraw.
Liver Lips McGraw is better, I think, but yeah, it doesn't fly these days. And it says the term is also seen as a derogatory and offensive stereotype used against the Black American community to describe the shape of their lips as sickly or unhealthy. I've never heard it used that way. I've just heard it used like as a generic insult. Like my dad would be like, "Oh, watch your mouth there, liver lips," or whatever, like some dumb thing.
But would
The Polish joke guy you're referring to?
Yeah, he had a well of stuff that he went to, I guess.
Well,
yeah.
would sickly and unhealthy be the opposite of, because the Liver Lips McGraw, or excuse me, Romeo, he's got some full lips.
Yeah.
Like he could have had some fillers.
He might have had some work done.
From the 1972 Country Bear Jamboree record album, there's a biography on Mr. McGraw. Would you care to hear more about his backstory?
Yeah, let me know.
Liver Lips McGraw is a homebody who is never home. His career has spanned the entertainment world, and he is equally famous in radio, TV, nightclubs, and the circus.
Nightclubs?
Is he really?
Yeah.
I can't remember the last nightclub I went to and heard about Liver Lips McGraw, but all right.
His throaty growl has captivated audiences everywhere, and he had played return engagements in such famous towns as Paris, Kentucky, Rome, Tennessee, Berlin, Wisconsin, Athens, Georgia, Cairo, Illinois, and Stuttgart, Arkansas.
Stuttgart.
But his heart is always at home, where the Miami Serenader can guzzle home cooking.
I'm sorry, he's from Miami, Florida.
I guess so. And
Liver Lips is from Miami.
Liver Lips likes
He
to...
doesn't give me big Miami vibes.
No. If you look at a picture of him, you're like, this guy's never seen Miami. He can guzzle home cooking and catch up on his whittling. He has whittled a rain barrel, a bathtub, a pig trough, and a sump pump.
Okay.
How's a sump pump?
Wait, is this our guy right here? I'm trying to find a better picture of him.
That's the one on the right is the one that's on this Wikipedia here. No.
That's not him?
No, the previous one you were just at.
Okay, hang on. Oh, yeah. So this guy here, he's got like a big whip of hair on top that's like blonde. And he's supposed to be like the fancy Miami bear, I guess. But Liver Lips was his name.
I wonder if...
That means he does a lot of blow, right? That looks like a bear you could get blow from.
It does. If you're going to get it from one of the country bears, you're going to get it from him. He's got the stuff.
I think the brighter colored McGraw is the Romeo, because there's Romeo on his guitar.
Yeah.
And the guy that you're seeing on the left,
the
less colorful one, is Liver Lips.
Okay. That guy's done some gay stuff, right?
I don't know. Liver Lips, maybe. He's really, really a changed man these days, though. Romeo is a big upgrade for him. So somebody says they were talking about the thing you were talking about, C-Lane, and it's called the Whoop-de-Doo Review.
Yeah. Whoop-de or hoop-de? Something like that.
I don't know. I'm just reading it off the chat here. I barely go to Disney, so I wouldn't know about these things.
Buddy.
Wow.
I know about,
I mean,
some
with
things.
the money you invested into your annual pass, like you're so ashamed to mention it?
No, I talk about it all the time, but I...
Go to Italy and get that pizza.
That's good in Epcot. That's good stuff. And go while you're there to Guardians of the Galaxy, which is the greatest ride in the world. And I could do once a day and not get bored of it. I love it, love it, love it. I do have some news for everybody, though. This is a little unexpected, but in the final night of the Republican National Convention, before Trump speaks, there will be a celebrity guest, and Hulk Hogan will be making an appearance at
this is perfect timing. Hulk Hogan is he's slinging that real American beer, which looks like they just took the same exact colors of a PBR, which I realized, as I said, this is Red, white, and blue. So that's on me. But it looks like they took the can of a PBR and like crossed out the PBR part and is like Hulk Hogan, real American beer, brother.
Is this like combating the trans Bud Light beer thing, or
possibly it might be without actually saying it?
Do you think the sticker mule guy's like, any day though, they're gonna ask me to say something to the people?
Maybe he wants to be the next My Pillow guy. He's weird, you know. Have you seen the sticker mule commercials? They're like, they go like crazy on YouTube. They have crazy YouTube advertising. Cannot get away from them. And it's just him at a bar sitting on a stool, and he's like, sticker mule. And the other person's like, what? Sticker mule? And it just like repeats it's weird. It's like purposely weird. I don't know.
Getting Wick. The Wick commercial. Wick on YouTube.
The website thing you're talking about.
Buddy, like, I cannot stand it. They're giving me a minute and a half commercials now, and they're like, you sure you don't want to pay $100 to skip them?
Last chance.
So over it.
All right, we got to take a quick break. When we come back to the next episode with Sabrina, what's coming up on the next episode?
Sticker mule. What's coming up on the next episode? And what can be assumed was in the lost pages of the Mayan calendar, Guar covers Barbie movie. This weekend, didn't see that coming. 2024, the Ozzy versus Britney feud. Plus, the RNC is the gift that keeps on giving, from top to closeted bottoms. All that and so much more coming up on the next episode.
And that is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan. Brought to you by Gringos Locos and Modern Plumbing Industries. At 9 p.m., it's Real Laughs with comedians James, Miguel, Ken, and Mike. And Real Music starts tonight at 10 on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Cool Today Weather Center, cooltoday.com.
Hey there, I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Brooks Garner with your Fox 35 Central Florida forecast. And this afternoon, we'll have a 40% chance for a couple of thunderstorms. They'll be isolated in nature, but it's going to be a hot one. High temperature 96, feeling like it's close to 108 degrees. So needless to say, a sweltering end to this work week. Now this weekend, we're going to see our rain chances increasing to a 60 to 70% chance during the afternoons. So be weather aware if you're heading outside. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Brooks Garner.
This report is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan Injury Law Firm.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before. We now have more offices, more staff, and more lawyers than any other injury firm in the world. Protecting America, fighting for you.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Do you need your contractor's license? In 4 short weekends with Camtech School of Construction, you'll be able to ace the state exam. Get legal, get licensed, get Camtech. Join us for a free info seminar this Tuesday night at 7 p.m. at the Holiday Inn Universal. CamtechSchool.com.
With over 100 million albums sold, 20 #1 hits, and 10 #1 albums, an evening of icons, an unforgettable night of classic hits. With the Commodores and Pointer Sisters. With special guests, the Spinners. November 14th, inside Hard Rock Event Center at Seminole Hard Rock, Tampa. Get tickets now at casino.hardrock.com/Tampa or Ticketmaster.com. Seminole Hard Rock, Tampa.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment changeouts and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
We need your help to protect your right to AM radio in your car. AM is always there in times of need with the key information for our community. The overwhelming majority of legislators support a bill to keep AM radio in cars, but time's running out. Please text the 2 letters AM to 52886 and ask Congress to bring this bill to the floor for a vote now. Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month. Text stop to stop. A message from the station.
Don't let spring allergies make you miserable. Try the quick, drug-free solution trusted by over 4 million people. Navage. Only Navage uses suction to flush out your sinuses using refreshing saline, helping you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier. And here's even better news. Navage is now available at your local Sam's Club in a great new value pack. It's everything you need to start breathing better immediately at Sam's guaranteed best price. Navage. Navage. Breathe easy.
The doctor's office that mixed up your files has your Social Security number. The power company that mistakenly cut your service has your payment info and last 3 addresses. Your info is in endless places that could accidentally expose your info to identity theft. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points every second. If your identity's stolen, they'll fix it guaranteed or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code CLAY at LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. At Rasmussen University, we offer a full suite of nursing programs from pre-licensure to doctoral, online and on campus. Programs vary by campus. Learn more at rasmussen.edu/Florida.
The Medal of Honor is the highest military decoration in the United States. Since it was established in 1861, there have been 3,517 people awarded with the medal. I'm Malcolm Gladwell, and our new podcast from Pushkin Industries and iHeartMedia is about those heroes. Listen to Medal of Honor, Stories of Courage on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and search Medal of Honor, Stories of Courage.
Cam found out that group chats between different phones aren't private.
Or encrypted.
Thank you. We only text in code.
Yes, which I created. I created a code.
Yes. Which can be a little annoying.
Wait, was that your attempt at the code?
You already forgot the code, didn't you?
I should have written it down.
The place to safely send messages between different devices. WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
Real Radio is on X at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Have you been in an accident? Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
High diving face first into the world's most viral newsroom. This
and beyond. If you missed any of the show, you can subscribe to the podcast for free over at thenewsjunkie.com. Thanks to all our podcasters out there in podcast land right now listening to this. We say hello to you. We love you. We appreciate you. And we'll see you next time.
Hello.
Right now, let's get into it. Let's do the next episode.
Because there's a lot on TV, and you can't possibly keep up with all of it, even though you should, because what else are you going to talk about?
And shopping at Home Depot is the best place to shop. Shopping at Home Depot.
Yeah, ha.
Nothing. Weather's nice. It's time for the next episode with Sabrina. Hey,
smoke weed every day.
A banger.
Hold up. Also a banger, thatmortgageguydon.com. He's going to bang out the best deal for you when it comes to, there's a way to put that in a different way.
Where are you going?
You can bang out a deal. Let's just bang out this deal real quick.
Exactly. He's covering your house when it comes to refinancing, buying your first dream home.
Don't combine those two terms.
I know. Just let me do the billboard.
So he's a coverer now. All right, okay.
That mortgage guy, Don, is the best, and that's all I have to say. He's looking out for you. He is your best interest in mind. He is very easy to talk to, and when it comes to the process of refinancing, buying your first dream home, debt consolidation, expanding your business, you got to work with the legend himself. Go to thatmortgageguyDon.com. Stop laughing.
I'm just whispering sweet nothings into his ear.
You want me to lose my endorsement?
No.
It was a mere 38 years ago, 1986. This film premiered.
Batman?
Oh, no, I'm in space. And
Lost in Space.
That is not it.
Star Wars.
Something, I'm there doing research, and we...
How many years ago?
This was 38 years ago. There have been since many movies.
Alien.
Aliens is right.
Yeah.
Aliens
Contact
is
was
right.
in the 90s.
Well,
wait, is it Alien or Aliens? Which one is it? Aliens, plural? Okay.
And that was the first of many movies. I just recently, this year, watched Aliens for the first time.
Is it good?
I loved it. It really holds up, I believe, was my Savvy's 30-second review. And I don't even have the time to tell you the 30 fun facts that you may not know about aliens.
All
but
right.
let's see. I'm just going to... The spear gun that Ripley used at the end of Alien. Remember that, Sean?
Yeah.
Briefly visible in the opening scenes. Yeah, dude. Also, ignore...
I'm sure that means a lot to people who know about aliens.
the alien screams are baboon shrieks altered in post.
Huh.
Yeah, tell you about that. To bring the alien...
You okay today?
No, I'm not.
Tell you about that.
Well, I don't have time, and I have so many things that I have to get to.
You're good. You're good.
Yammering on. How many people do you think it took to bring the alien queen to life in the film?
20.
Okay, that was too high. 14 to 16 operators.
All right.
Yeah. And how many were them on the boobs of the alien queen?
How many on the boobs?
I didn't know the alien queen had boobs.
You're not really looking, are you? The Emmy nominations have been released to the internet. Announced is what I guess the laymen say.
All right.
2024 Emmys are headed our way, and surprisingly, The Bear set the record.
Really?
Oh, yeah. The most nominations for a comedy series. Also, wouldn't call it a comedy series.
That's exactly what I saw some people mad about.
There were some funny moments.
Because they're saying it broke the record for most nominations by a comedy series, and like 30 Rock had the previous record. And on the 30 Rock subreddit, they're like, "What the hell? This show is barely funny."
They got 23, and 30 Rock was the previous record at 22. Speaking of records, Carol Burnett, she became the oldest woman to get an acting nomination for Palm Royale. 91 years old.
Damn.
You guys watched Palm Royale? She spent the first 5 episodes not talking. So
yep, she was just lying in bed.
Yeah. Ryan Gosling got his first Emmy for hosting the episode of Saturday Night Live that featured the Beavis and Butthead
That
sketch.
was a fantastic episode.
I say he deserves the Emmy because that was very funny, but it sucks for the other guy who's been on the SNL cast for a long time, did not get the nomination.
Was that the best guest actor in a comedy series?
It's for hosting. I guess there's an Emmy for hosting.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, Sean.
Yeah.
One of these days. This one's weird. There is a shocking number of people who have never heard. I almost doubt this whole study is sus, but they say a small number of people have never heard of this.
Mm-hmm.
I already gave you that.
Oh, Law and Order? Oh.
Jesus. Netflix.
Why do you get so put off?
Because it's not Law and Order.
Law and Order has a similar
is
thing.
Dun, and this is dun dun.
Okay.
This is similar.
All right. Now you're vanilla icing this thing.
According to IndieWire, a recent study of 1,000 adults, which is a pretty decent-sized amount of people being studied in the U.S., found that 4% of them have never heard of Netflix.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't know if I believe that.
Where are they, and how did you get in touch with them to do this study? Thank you. I never get an email to do a study.
If you had, I would believe if you had a room full of 90-year-olds.
Okay.
Like, if there was a room full of 190-year-olds, if there was a room with 100 people who were 90 years old,
right,
I would believe that maybe a percentage of them had never heard of Netflix, but not anybody like younger.
I guess. I mean, so it's 40
where are you
people.
going to find 190-year-olds?
Okay, that's why I
You gotta
rephrased
act
it.
fast. Very, very fast. But yeah, according to this study, 57% said they currently subscribe to Netflix, down to the 60% who did the prior quarter. And then an eye-opening 14% of respondents said that they had heard of Netflix but never subscribed to it. So there you have it, my friends. If you're going to be tuning in to The Boys Season 4 finale, they've had to change some things up because, oddly enough, there was some sort of tie-in to the Trump assassination.
I thought they didn't care about this kind of stuff.
What do you mean?
Like, I thought the boys didn't care about offending people, and they were
But
down
it seems
to
like this
do
is
that.
so close and spot on that they have to give some sort of disclaimer.
What's the scene? Does it say?
No, and I don't want to read it because I've been watching every single week and I've been looking forward to it. But they say, viewer discretion advised. The episode contains scenes of fictional political violence. Any similarities, to the recent events are completely coincidental and unintentional.
Oh.
And then here you go. Prime Video, Amazon MGM Studios, Sony Pictures Television, and the producers of The Boys oppose, in the strongest of terms, real-world violence of any kind.
Damn.
So happy boys watching.
Really? That's crazy. I thought at least MGM was into some violence.
Yeah, true.
So I'm glad they clarified
It would be
that.
hilarious if they were like, all the rest jumped on board, but MGM would not get on board with that.
The actors, the gaffer, they love them some violence.
They're into it.
And you might be seeing a bunch of violence if you're into, for some reason, the latest of Bunker movies. It is a horror film. They're calling it a spin-off of Sharknado.
Yeah.
But they're going to use cats. If I only had This Week in Cats, I guess, for the first time and not happening again. Welcome back, This Week in Cats. Thank you, C-Lane, for the theme to Catnado.
The storm where the fury is born, a whirlwind of claws, a feline swarm. Yeah. Silent and fierce with a hiss and a roar, they come from the skies, a deadly encore. Catnado, the fury of the night. Catnado, a storm of feline fight. Catnado, hordes of terrorize the bite. Catnado, unleash the cat fight.
Hell yeah. Didn't even notice I said Catnado instead of NATO, huh?
Catnado.
AI doesn't really get catnados.
They released the trailer, and they say the world faces a horrific onslaught of tornadoes, unleashing hordes of enraged and deadly cats upon humanity. As chaos reigns, a group of individuals have one mission: to stop this feline fury.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Man,
son.
I'm in.
I feel like I'm going to forget about it until perhaps it pops up on what to watch on the queue. But
I'd watch it just for the hell of it, though.
I'm waiting for
October 22nd.
Catnado 3. Oh, hell yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I could be an extra. October 22nd this year.
We're going to push you to Catnado 4.
It says it's being released straight to DVD, everybody.
Oh, wow, they still do that.
And VOD. On the boob tube. While giving myself the opportunity, next Friday, July 26th, I will be performing with Luscious Lisa.
All right.
The rap group with Fritz. I'm sorry. Your, all right, was for what, Sean?
I said,
With the Shabooms as well. How about that?
That's cool.
We know them. Just okay. And I want you to be there. It's going to be a tough feast. We've been there before. It's Sanford people.
Great
I'm
place.
talking to you. Wow, your excitement just keeps going up as I stop mentioning myself. The Shabooms, Luscious Lisa, myself. I will be DJing ahead of time. I'm the fluffer before Luscious Lisa. So DJ Sad Rangoon.
What kind of equipment you got? You got like turntables and stuff?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Why do you lack confidence in your equipment?
No,
a
I have
controller?
it. Nobody uses, no, I mean, Slick uses vinyl, but I'll be using like your standard DJ controller.
Yeah.
And,
but I mean, does it look like it's a thing you like, like you would scratch?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay,
It absolutely does. And I'll have lights and a fog machine, I believe. And then I will be performing on stage with Luscious Lisa.
When you say performing on stage with Luscious Lisa, are you singing along with them?
I'm
Are you
rapping
playing?
with them.
You're rapping with them.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm in a rap song of theirs called Smash the Windows, unreleased, but any day now, I know it. And then they'll have to shove me off the stage because I hang around after that.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's enough teasers for you, but be there, July 26th. Information on my Instagram, at Sabrina Ambra. Follow me there and follow your dreams. Most importantly, say it with me, America.
Smoke weed every day.
Thank you, Sabrina.
Oh, what's that, Sean? You're going to be there at the show? That's exciting.
What day is it
That
again?
is next
July
Friday.
26th.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Friday's a tough one for me.
That is. I'll get
it's
an
a
Uber
little
sent
ways
to your
away.
house.
Could you videotape it for me? Because I would love to watch it. I would be interested.
Do you have a VCR?
That sounds old, doesn't it? It sounds like it's going to go where the Cat Nano movie is going to go. I look forward to it. I think you're going to do great. And
You sound like an
everyone should go check it out.
absentee dad who wants to see your dance recital.
Just shut the power off.
Videotape it for me.
I'm excited for you. I think it sounds very, very cool.
Thanks.
When we return,
Thanks,
we're
Dad.
going to talk about the Olympics is on the way, but there's something that could shut it down, and it's a serious issue that we're facing here. Plus, we have the searches, the Google searches from the Trump shooter guy's phone. What was he Googling and searching for? Plus, a story that everybody got wrong about that guy, too. That's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Do you do words good? Prove it. The Talkback feature on the free iHeartRadio app. Follow Real Radio 104.1, tap the microphone, and speak.
It looks like authorities have basically cleared up that accident on Florida's Turnpike southbound at Hancock Road. There's just a bit of congestion left over there. Northbound and southbound lanes are blocked due to emergency vehicles on Overland Road between Beggs Road and Orange Blossom Trail. And on Colonial Drive, 2 left lanes are blocked westbound at Park Avenue. If you see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by WhatsApp.
Me and the kids were always messaging. They LOL'd, I ROFL'd, but then I changed phone and the bubbles went green. But where there's a fill, there's a way. And I found a way to share what's in here. I'm tapping my heart.
WhatsApp, the place to safely send messages between different devices. Message privately with everyone.
This earful of Real Radio is sponsored by Shipley Donuts, now open on South Cimarron Boulevard.
In this week's Marketers Report, Dana Nussbaum, Executive Vice President, Worldwide Marketing at Warner Brothers Discovery, weighs in on regional audio marketing.
Although we're marketing at a very broad scale, it does include specific local markets, and that's the beauty of iHeart's network.
As the #1 audio company, iHeartMedia gives marketers access to the audiences, influencers, and data you need to grow. If you're a marketer, go to iHeartResults.com.
Hey, Cam, mind sending me over our new Wi-Fi password?
Oh, sorry, Mitch, you can't be trusted.
What?
It's your phone. It's different than mine.
Cam! And I thought I was a judgy one.
No, it's just messages between different devices aren't encrypted.
Okay. Since when do you know about encryption?
I know what encryption is, and it's because I'm the last line of defense against any would-be Wi-Fi thieves.
Cam, come on.
Okay, fine. I'll send it somewhere more private.
Thank you.
Safely send messages between different devices. On WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
Tired of taking allergy pills every day to treat your allergies? Aspire Allergy and Sinus has helped thousands, including me, who spent years suffering before finally doing something. Like Aaron, most migraines were alleviated almost immediately after a sinus surgery with Aspire. Or Julie, who didn't even realize it was allergy season because she felt so much better after taking her allergy drops. Fixing your allergies are easier than you think it is. Go to AspireAllergy.com to set your appointment today. That's AspireAllergy.com.
Hey there, homeowners. Russ Rollins here. Are you tired of staring at a cold, unused pool? It's time to make a change. Spring is the perfect time to add solar heat to your pool and enjoy it year-round. Solar Source customers, they enjoy family time, nighttime pool parties, movie nights, birthdays, and even low-impact workouts. Don't let your pool be a monthly expense with no enjoyment. Schedule a free consultation from solarsource.com/monsters. Remember, friends of Russ Rollins save even more money.
Hey, if you're listening to me right now, I have one thing every business needs most: attention. Think about it. We swipe and scroll past stuff all day, but when we're driving, cooking, working out, we're also listening. That's the magic of audio at iHeart. We're in your next customer's ears while they're living life and listening, just like you are right now. So get your customers to listen up today using radio, digital, and podcasts. Call 844-ADD-HELP-5. That's 844-ADD-HELP-5.
And now another insurance story from
Smart Bunny, Smart Bunny.
Wow, I wonder how much all this costs. Shh. Well, it can't be cheap. Do we even have enough for our own you-know-what?
Honey, shh. I heard he bought final expense insurance through the Smart Bunny app.
The Smart Bunny app?
Like on your phone?
I know what an app is.
For the love of all things decent, be quiet.
Get up to $25,000 of lifelong coverage for funeral expenses, debts, and other needs for as little as $14 a month. And no medical exam is required. So hop on the Smart Bunny app now and grab some final expense insurance.
Honey, are you buying the insurance, like, right now?
Time is precious.
So true.
Smart Bunny Insurance.
Smart Bunny, Smart Bunny.
Your insurance super app. Insurance is sold by Smart Bunny Insurance Services and underwritten by various companies. Coverage exclusions and limitations may apply.
Sunnyside Plumbing.
Yes, I've got a leaking...
To leave us a testimonial saying how happy you are with our service, press 1.
But you haven't even...
For all other inquiries, please hang up.
Wait, what?
Hang up and call Frank Gay. We're busy watching the game.
You know what? I think I will.
When you have a leak, you need solutions on your schedule. A helpful expert who can find the problem and fix it fast.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
The Medal of Honor is the highest military decoration in the United States. Since it was established in 1861, there have been 3,517 people awarded with the medal. I'm Malcolm Gladwell, and our new podcast from Pushkin Industries and iHeartMedia is about those heroes. Listen to Medal of Honor, Stories of Courage on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and search Medal of Honor, Stories of Courage.
I'm John Morgan, here to urge you to vote yes on Amendment 3 and legalize the adult use of marijuana. There are a lot of reasons to vote yes on Amendment 3, but let me give you one more good one. Today, too many adults are sitting in our jails simply because they were using marijuana, and that is just wrong. If I was your governor, I would free or parole every person in jail for possession, and then expunge everyone's record. Amendment 3 will put a stop to this and let the cops fight real crime, not fake crime. I'm tired of people being thrown in jail for something that is less harmful than alcohol or opioids. So now let's finish what I started and join me, John Morgan, in voting yes for the people and for Amendment 3.
Vote yes on Amendment 3. Paid political advertisement paid for by Smart and Safe Florida, 1400 Village Square Boulevard, Suite 3, 321, Tallahassee, Florida, 32312.
The door to your happy place is right around the corner at Shipley Donuts. With more than 60 varieties to choose from, Shipley Donuts serves freshly made delights daily. Visit us today at 2255 South Cimarron Boulevard.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studios. Why Kaufman and Lind? Because your case matters. Contact them at whenyounneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS-FM, Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeart radio station, the exclusive audio home of NBC's coverage of the 2024 Paris Olympics.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, GREEN. 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 Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
Radio 104.1.
3 best friends diving into the deep end of internet culture.
Chase emails, and he's talking about the fact that I had an open mic in my studio earlier, and There used to exist before Sealand thankfully deleted it. A clip of me doing vocal exercises for the show.
Million people. Navage. Only Navage uses suck.
It sounds like that 3-6 Mafia song right in the beginning.
It's like a train. That's just me getting ready. Give it a little more context around that, Sealand. Back it up just a little bit on where you're playing from.
Try the quick drug-free solution trusted by over 4 million people. Navage. Only Navage uses suction to...
So Chase emails about that embarrassing moment. Says, can't really send a dispatch at my job right now. Don't worry about your warm-up, Sean. My very first job was announcing obituaries on a small-town radio station.
Wowza. That's a thing?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, at least it used to be. My first day was a few days after a high school single mom died tragically. I was supposed to announce the obituary, but the girl who was supposed to train me didn't show up. I didn't understand how Adobe Audition worked yet, and accidentally played my vocal warm-up over the air after playing the funeral announcement liners.
Woman is tragically dead.
How now, brown cow?
The phones at the station melted down and people were pissed. Love you all, Chase. Thank you, Chase. Appreciate that.
I want to hear that soundtrack.
Yeah.
Should we start that segment, Local Bits?
It's so weird because I was this morning. This morning I was watching this like a recorded meeting for some technical stuff for work, and there was a bunch of radio guys on there, and the guys they were talking about old stuff like, oh, remember this? Did you ever use carts? Da da da. And somebody went, you guys remember doing obits? And I was like reading the obituaries? That was this morning that I heard that. And then you had that email.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I told you.
Wild, right, guys? Wild.
Phones are blowing up.
Oh, the phone's melting down at HQ right now?
So melted.
They're actually keeping Sabrina warm right now.
Uh-huh. Wow. All right. Okay, well, we got that going on. Well, the Olympics are coming up in about a week or so, and that starts off with the opening ceremonies, of course, but will there be something that makes an impact on the opening ceremonies and even shuts down the Olympics in Paris? There's a huge strike threat because in Paris, if they like to do anything, they sure like to strike. That's their main thing over there. The Paris mayor has taken a dip in the river to prove that the river is safe for Olympic events and not full of poop.
Me with my foot in the river.
Because I don't even know if you guys, do we talk about this? They were threatening to poop in the river scene.
Yeah. Oh, I don't remember talking about it.
Yeah, because they didn't want the Olympics. Yeah, they were going to poop in the river. And then the mayor of Paris said, look, I'm swimming in here. There's no poop. The Paris Olympics opening ceremony has been thrown into chaos after performers threatened to go on strike a week out from the beginning of the event. French Performing Artists Union announced plans for a strike coinciding with the opening ceremony of the Olympic Games in Paris, protesting outrageous disparities in treatment between performers recruited for the spectacle, they said. We regret to announce filing a strike notice for the show on July 26th, as well as for the upcoming rehearsals for the opening ceremony for the Paralympic Games. So this is for the Paralympic Games. And
we cannot put our foot in the river. We don't feel it.
They're getting ready for this, and they're saying this is the perfect time for all of them to do the strike, get the more money out they were looking for.
A couple seconds for people to know what I was talking about.
And the interesting thing is, this never would have happened in China when they had the Olympics there. All those people that were involved in their wild opening ceremonies that may never be topped, they would have just executed them.
The one that Cartman had nightmares about?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the UK one tops it for me.
Didn't James Bond parachute in or something?
The Queen. They had a stunt woman that looked like Queen Elizabeth dropped down from a helicopter or something.
Good God. Yeah, what a performance. It's always impressive. Maybe they'll dial it back. Maybe they'll say less is more this year at the opening ceremonies.
Nah, dog, nah.
Usually it's a big, giant spectacle, and I for one, am excited. I have not heard a single person who's with me. I haven't heard anybody else who's like, oh, yeah, the Olympics coming up. Oh, I did hear one person. One person said,
what do you mean
they were
with
stoked.
you? You barely have mentioned it. Come on.
I brought it up. I brought it up a bunch of times on the show, but like I'm not bringing it up much because people don't seem to be interested in it this year. And somebody came up to me and were like, I'm super excited about the breakdancing. That's the only person I've heard mention this in person. Otherwise, dead silence on the Olympics front. You guys don't like the Olympics. I know that.
No, my household watches the Olympics. I've been subjected to the gymnastics trials.
Don't say subjected. That's entertaining television.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I'll watch it if it's on TV, but there's a lot of other stuff going on as of late, so it's hard to remember the Olympics were happening.
Like if it's the gold medal round, you guys aren't going to tune in to see how everybody's doing?
This is the qualifier. I'm fine watching the gold medal ones, but we watched both qualifying rounds because Ashley really likes the Olympics. She gets super excited about it.
I do too. I'm with her. I think it's exciting.
Happy life.
I like to root for America. I like to see everybody do well. I like the swimming a lot. There's all kinds of different things. I don't know how I'm going to feel about the breakdancing thing the other guy was excited about, but I'll watch it. I'll be into it. And I also thought for a second, I was like, I know this is a very American thing to say, but when I heard that they were doing breakdancing in the Olympics, I was like, do other countries breakdance? Like,
okay.
All right.
Will the Ugandans send in a team, or will there be a Jamaican breakdancing team?
Will it be a lot of failed American breakdancers that go to Uganda and go, I will be your guy?
Yeah,
I just want to know how they're going to make it like, breakdancing is a very, set up your cardboard box on the street corner and put your boom box. I want to know how they're going to make it this pomp and circumstance official Olympics thing.
How do you score it?
Are they? Yeah, that's a good question. How do you score it? And
I bet that's online.
How are they? Are they going to use that same weird noise that they use for the swimmers to get them to start that startling tone?
Does everyone get the same song? I feel like
I don't know.
Right? And what songs do you choose?
All I know is they better not gussy it up too much, because if they do that, it'll just be like rhythmic gymnastics where they have like the little ribbon in their hands and they run around on the ground. It can't be that. It has to be like, putting your hands in front of you and doing the breakdance thing.
I got the answers.
Oh, for how the points go?
Yeah. I just sent you the article because there's a lot to dive into here or to
wow,
it
shows like the outfits that they get to wear look pretty cool too. I'm bringing this up right now.
Rules, and there's going to be obviously a women's and men's competition, or B girls, B boys.
Oh, do they get to go by their nicknames? Because they all have like nicknames. This girl who's breakdancing is Logistics,
or Lilu is the other person. They say it is going to be one-on-one, like straight up matchups. And the format is 16 B-girls and 16 B-boys, 2 separate medal events. Each set of 16 breakers divided into 4 groups of 4 participants competing in a round-robin stage.
So they go one at a time and then do their break dance, and then the next. It's like a dancing movie.
3 elements of breaking: top rock, which are dance moves that are performed while the breaker is standing.
That's where I'm best. I'm best at the top rock.
Oh, show us. Go to the white shot ceiling, please.
I can't do it here because I'm contractually obligated to only perform with the United States breakdancing team.
Got it. All right. Down rock, the part of the breaker's performance that is composed, you guessed it, on the floor. And then freeze, when the breaker holds a pose in an unusual position during the middle of their performance.
Really? Okay. That's interesting.
So,
I would watch this. I would at least check this out.
This is interesting. Technique, vocabulary, execution, musicality, and originality.
Do you see what's down here? It says there's penalties and disqualifications, and there's something called the misbehavior button.
Ooh. Who's going to be a bad B-boy or B-girl?
There's a mild misbehavior button is pressed when there's an accidental, unintentional, or non-aggressive act or gesture.
There's a severe misbehavior,
Wait, what? Yeah, what's that doing?
That's button number 3.
Aggressive, violent, or sexual in nature.
So pump in your pelvis area.
All right. It's going to be interesting. Hopefully the strike doesn't ruin it for all of us.
Sucking some fun out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so they have all the B-girls and the B-boys that are listed already.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, they have their nicknames as well. But fascinating of where they're from. And
what do they got?
To answer your super American question, we have people from Morocco, Lithuania, Australia, China, Ukraine, Portugal, Afghanistan.
No way.
Girl. Yeah.
That's insane to me.
And the names are great too. We don't have time for this, but okay. So I changed my answer. I will be watching the breakdancing portion of the Olympics for sure.
At first, I was a little skeptical of it, but I think I might be on board now. I might be interested in this. What do you think? Let us know. Go to thenewsjunkie.com. Hit record on your first dispatch right now. Thomas Matthew Crooks, the loser who shot Trump's ear, they said that they now, after breaking into his phone, which we talked about, shocking how fast the cops can get into a locked phone these days, but now they're talking about his search history. Now, I saw some stories this week that said, he said, the show starts on, and then he put the date of the shooting attempt. And some other things that were from this Steam account. That was fake. The Steam account was not real. Steam is, if you don't know, it's a way to play games on the internet. You could download video games for your PC, and Steam is very popular for gamers. And they said that the account that was in his name was posting some things saying, "Oh, there's something that's going to happen." Blah blah blah. The show starts on this date. That was fake. It was a fake account. But this is really from his phone, and they looked through to see what he was searching for. He searched for dates and places for both Biden and Trump. So he searched for both candidates. And he also searched for major depressive disorder in one of his devices, and had also searched for, I think, the attorney general and the director of the FBI. So he was probably going for targets then. And this is a narrative breaker, really, truly. But if they find this in this guy's phone and he was just searching for Biden or Trump, it goes back to my theory where I think this guy was just a chaos agent. I think he was unhappy in his life. He's searching for major depressive disorder. He feels like he is nothing. He's done nothing. He wants to try to do something big and make the news. And so he's like, who's speaking around me? And he looks for Biden speeches and he looks for Trump speeches.
A final say in all of it. Did he really think he was not going to be shot dead immediately?
I think he probably knew that he would be shot, because once you open fire on a president, they're not going to be easy on you. They're going to shoot and kill you. Even if you run away or something, they're still going to try to get you. I do think it's kind of funny to think about the fact that if there is some sort of afterlife, hell or otherwise, if he, awoke there, starting his next journey, he probably thinks he killed Trump. He probably died thinking, I just killed Trump, and really only hit him in the ear, and he did not end up killing him. Killed a Trump supporter, injured two more, but I bet he probably
made it
died
really
thinking he killed
difficult
him.
for him to wear sunglasses moving forward.
And he started a big trend at the Republican National Convention.
Yeah.
They did those two things that he probably didn't know. But I believe that. I think that as everybody's searching for motive and they're trying to be like, is he your guy? No, he's your guy. And they're going back and forth. I think this guy was a chaos agent. I think he wanted to do something insane, and he wanted to go out in a blaze of glory. But we don't get this, particularly as Americans. We don't understand that. We can't have that. I can't tell you how long and hard people tried to find out why the Vegas shooter who shot up that country concert did it. They looked into his background. They looked into his internet postings and his searches online and all this stuff. And it turns out he just was a crazy, hateful person who wanted to be a chaos agent. He just wanted to go down in a blaze of glory. I don't think, and I could be wrong on this because it is a little bit early still, but my gut tells me, having watched stories like this and things like this for a very long time, that this person was not motivated by a hatred for Trump necessarily, or, a love of Biden, or I think if Biden would have been speaking in his area, he probably would have tried to do the same thing to him. Would the Secret Service have been as lenient? I don't know. But I think truly he was just trying to shoot somebody big. And that's why he's searching for the Attorney General. That's why he's searching for the FBI. That's why he was doing that. And they said after the Trump speech in Pennsylvania was announced, within 48 hours, he bought some ammunition. And they believe at that point he was planning on doing this. So once he saw that he was in his area, he's like, all right, this is the one I'm going to pick.
I thought he bought the ammunition the same day.
He did. He bought more, but they said they believe that he was planning for it at that point. And he also scoped out the area prior to the speech, like visited the fairgrounds where all of this was going down. So, yeah, I think the guy was a chaos agent. I think that doesn't fit into anybody's narratives right now because everybody is like fighting over the same dumb stuff that they always fight in. So many of you are locked into teams. So I wish you would break out of that. I think the world would be better if people broke out of these teams. But I'm seeing the same argument over and over and over. I just don't happen to agree with it. What do you think? Let me know. Yell at me if you'd like to. Go to thenewsjunkie.com. Hit record on your first dispatch right now. When we come back, jury duty. Oh, jury duty is not coming up next. That is coming up soon, though. I promise you. When we come back, though, we'll talk about a drug hitting the streets in your neighborhood that is not one, not two, but 50 times stronger than fentanyl. I ask you, why? Why would there be something 50 times stronger than fentanyl? But we'll dive into this, what it's called, and what you should be on the lookout for. That's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is the Jim Colbert Show.
On today's Jim Colbert Show, we'll talk to Danny Meyering from Orlando Date Night Guide, see what's happening in Orlando this weekend. Colbert Court with our buddy Glenn Klausman, and we'll have a $50 Ford's gift card for you as well. Plus, your calls, texts, and talkbacks.
The Jim Colbert Show, today at 3 on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
Emergency vehicles are blocking northbound and southbound lanes on Overland Road between Beggs Road and Orange Blossom Trail, and authorities are working on that accident on Colonial Drive westbound at Park Avenue. Travel with caution through there. There's still congestion due to that accident on Florida's Turnpike southbound near Hancock Road. The right shoulder's blocked now, and traffic is backed up from County Road 561. If you see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by WhatsApp.
Me and the kids were always messaging. They LOL'd, I ROFL'd, but then I changed phone and the bubbles went green. But where there's a fill, there's a way. And I found a way to share what's in here. I'm tapping my heart.
WhatsApp, the place to safely send messages between different devices. Message privately with everyone.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning.
Oh, hi. My air conditioner is blowing hot.
For air conditioners making a funny noise, press 1.
No, it's...
Try to listen to the whole message before making a selection.
Sorry.
For air conditioners blowing cold, but not quite cold enough, press 2.
No, it's blowing hot.
I haven't gotten to that one yet.
Well, can we speed this up?
Don't get grumpy with me, or I'll take you back to the main menu.
No, anything but that. Please don't send me back to the main menu.
Fine, but I'm watching you.
Bet if I'd called Frank Gay, I'd already be getting my problem solved.
But you didn't call Frank Gay. So, what do we do now?
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When your air conditioner is blowing hot, you need a solution now. A helpful operator to guide you, all your options explained, and your problem fixed fast. That's the Frank Gay way.
If you're ready to pull your hair out, press 7.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
This earful of Real Radio is sponsored by Wassey's Meat Market, the best place to buy a big green egg.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm. If you own a timeshare, don't miss this public service announcement from Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group.
If you receive an unsolicited phone call or mail piece to discuss selling, renting, or especially canceling your timeshare, don't fall for it. If you really want out of your timeshare, hang the phone up immediately or throw that mail piece in the trash and contact your timeshare resort or Wesley Financial Group for assistance with your timeshare. As the only Inc. 500 timeshare cancellation company, our knowledge, experience, and results has made Wesley a trusted resource for over 40,000 families we've helped get out of their timeshare. Give us a call, and I'll send you our timeshare exit information kit free with the straight facts about your timeshare and all of your options for cancellation.
Call for your free info kit, 800-954-3322. 800-954-3322. 800-954-3322.
Hey, homeowners, Russ Rollins here to talk to you about something serious, your power bill. Last summer was tough, but this year could be even worse. So don't wait until the last minute to get protection and savings from solar power and backup power. Solar Source has a new pay-as-you-go pay-as-you-go solar package that lets you start with an affordable base system and add solar panels over time. Plus, their pay-as-you-go battery backup is awesome, and it lets you add critical backup power as you go. Schedule a free consultation at solarsource.com/monsters. Get ready for a stress-free summer.
It's one thing to suffer from allergies as an adult, but it's really tough on kids. Running around with sniffles or stuffy nose during recess or practice. Not to mention it's hard to concentrate in school when you're not feeling well. And then you feel bad because you forgot to give them their allergy meds before they left. All of that can be a thing of the past, thanks to Aspire Allergy and Sinus. They've helped thousands, including children, with their kid-friendly allergy testing and pain-free allergy drops. Schedule your appointment today while the kids are out of school. Go to aspireallergy.com. That's aspireallergy.com.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine. If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE.
In Office Orlando. Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by crimeline.org. Give a tip anonymously.
It's almost here. Team USA is headed to Paris, and iHeartRadio is the exclusive audio home of NBC's coverage of the 2024 Paris Olympics. It's the only way to listen to exclusive NBC play-by-play action of the games, plus NBC's top Olympic moments and live hourly updates from Paris. Bring the Summer Games with you everywhere you go. Download the free iHeart app now and enable push notifications for live updates from Paris. Only on iHeartRadio, the exclusive audio home of NBC's coverage of the 2024 Paris Olympics.
Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, GREEN. 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 Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
The show that takes you from Skywall Summer to Jack Rocket Fall. Whatever that.
And hopefully we can have some fun with you along the journey today. If you miss anything, go to thenewsjunkie.com and subscribe to the podcast over there. I have never in my life been to one of these places. I would say they're popular, and I think it's a national chain, but I've never been to a Twin Peaks restaurant. Or
I don't think I have.
So I have been once, but it was when I first moved to Orlando.
Yeah.
And I put on my best interview dress.
Yeah.
And I went around to all the restaurants by UCF so I could give my resume and apply to jobs.
Oh, you were going to work at a Twin Peaks.
Let's be clear here. I had no idea what a Twin Peaks was, so I said, "Are you guys hiring?" And I sat down at the table and I started to fill out the application. And then I looked.
And you
up,
looked around,
and I said, "Not the place for me." So I kind of scribbled the rest of it and said, "I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much."
Twin Peaks, I think it's fair to say, is a restaurant.
Yes.
Like a Hooters or Tilted Kilt. And
Tilted Kilt, I think, is the one that I've been to.
And there was a story out today because this woman went viral. She works at a Twin Peaks.
Facebook.
And she got
Instagram,
mad.
Twitter, y'all see
because
this?
she said people came into the Twin Peaks, this group of women came in, and they kept ordering drinks. And they ordered some shots.
How dare these?
And she said, this is not the place. She says, Twin Peaks is not a bar. This is not a place where you come and drink like this.
What are
and she
you
was
talking
very upset.
about?
And I was like, that's a weird definition of bar that you must be using, because I would say, I don't know. I mean, it's weird. It's a bar restaurant, right? A bar and grill or something, I might say.
Absolutely.
But, I mean, it's weird because a lot of places that have bars aren't technically what you might refer to as a bar.
Okay, do they have a beer tower over at Twin Peaks?
I think so.
Do they have great drink specials?
I believe they do, yeah.
I would say that would be a drinking establishment.
Yeah, I would think so,
people
too.
Go there for happy hour?
Yes, yeah. And I would think that also you would want your clients, if your clientele, to be drinking because it's racking up the bill even higher.
All right, so on Wikipedia, Twin Peaks restaurant chain in parentheses says Twin Peaks is an American chain of sports bars and restaurants based in Louisville, Texas.
Yeah, there you go. It's right in the damn Wikipedia entry for the place. But she got mad. She said, "This is not a bar. You shouldn't show up here." She said her name is Ella, and she got sick and tired of customers treating the restaurant like a bar.
Wait, what was her name?
Ella.
Ella.
Yes.
Okay.
Ella says she's
it's an itch I needed to scratch, and I know I'm not the only one.
There's somebody else out there for sure. Ella says she suspected the group was drinking before they even stepped foot inside the Twin Peaks. She said they were wearing little hats and party clothes. So it's probably like, a group party. They were hanging out together. I want you to have a good time, but this isn't a bar.
Hats and party clothes? I don't understand that. Obviously, it was a group of leprechauns.
It sounds like she's describing otherworldly creatures or something. They had on these little hats and party clothes.
And they paid in a tub of gold coins.
I want you to have a good time, but this isn't a bar, she said. She said, people may think this is a place for crazy stuff to go down, but that isn't the case. The women not only ordered alcoholic beverages, but they also ordered a round of shots. She says she sat down their first round of drinks and the shots. Then the table asked for another round of drinks. She had to explain to them the alcohol limits rules. She told them if they got another round, they're going to have to sit for 45 minutes without a drink until they can order again.
What?
And they said the table then asked for their checks in a to-go box. They were not happy and they got out of there. And I don't think that they did anything wrong. I don't think that's a weird interaction at all, right? Like, to go into a place that's a bar and grill type spot and want to have a couple of drinks with your girlfriends seems super normal to me. But she didn't think so. What do you think? Let us know. Go to thenewsjunkie.com and send us a dispatch right now.
I feel like the company will not agree with that. And if they still allow her to be, is she an employee? I'm sorry if I missed that.
She is. Yeah, she works there. Yeah.
I feel like if they don't fire her, she will be the most avoided server.
Yeah, I don't get the business savvy of a person like this.
Don't come here and have fun, okay, with your little hats.
Yeah, when you used to work at the service industry, isn't the mantra pretty much like, no matter what, I'm going to keep a smile on and show these people good service because even
absolutely.
If I hate them.
I mean, if it depends. I mean, there were some people that I absolutely hated serving, and I knew that I was going to the moment I asked, like, can I grab you something to drink? Mm-hmm. But then there's other people, especially big parties, where it's like, you're here to have a good time. I'm here to make you have a good time, and that will reflect upon my tip.
Absolutely,
and
yeah.
That's the formula.
And some people kill with that. They just absolutely kill hustling tips like that, and good for them, I say. You know what's strange?
What?
Okay, we do a big radio show here, folks. Thank you. You allow us to do this.
Much appreciated.
We're heard all over the place, and big audience. And we go out, we do events. We played at places like Hard Rock, and we've done all these things.
That was one time, remember?
And tell me if you're not going to be in agreement with me.
Okay.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can. I would be super nervous to serve a table of people. It would rack my nerves.
No, I could do it easily.
It wasn't nerve wracking at all. Like you have to go up to the table and do your whole spiel and stuff, and then.
No, I was a really good server. Right before I found out that I was going to start my career here with you all, I had absolutely nailed. I mean, with 5 stars, dare I say 6, at Uno's. They were like, you had the best server's test to date.
Wow.
You're going to make it. You might be a manager in 15 years. And I go, I got to quit.
Yeah. See you later.
I'm going to do something else, but thank you so much.
It's not you, it's me. See you later,
serving,
man.
But it was also exhausting.
But you never got nervous? It would be exhausting because I don't know if the things I'm saying are fair to servers. I don't want them to be, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I feel like you have to put on a fake persona, kind of, in a way. Because if you're having a bad day, you can't be like, oh, God, today's
Yeah, but you've definitely had, I mean, everyone's experienced a server that's had a bad day.
Uh-huh.
You can see it, and there's some really crappy servers out there. I personally was really good at it. And
yeah, I think I would suck.
But
I think I would be bad.
I will never respectfully go back to it. I'm humbled.
She will disrespectfully go back to it. If she ever has to, she will
then
be.
I will be a miserable server. I mean, I'm humbled by my experience, but I could never do it again. No way.
You didn't get far enough in this story. They wrote her a real mean note.
Oh, did they really?
It said,
great, Sean.
It said, "Your prego, be nicer."
Oh, wow. That's rude,
That
too.
And
changes
then left
all of
$5 on a $90 tab.
Come on.
I don't know if I had tipped her big because on account of the rude, but let us know what you think. Go over to thenewsjunkie.com and you can join us on the show with what we call a dispatch. Audio or video, send your message across and get your opinion on the show right now.
Everything we just said makes us look like dicks.
Why?
I mean,
I think
didn't realize. I would have. Now I feel for her. Now I understand the context.
Because she's pregnant? Why does that change anything? It doesn't change anything in the story at all. Oh, yeah, maybe hormones, but you got to...
If you're not pregnant, hats look normal to you.
But just like if you're having a bad day, you got to put that to the side. You got to get your service hat on and your service clothes on.
Put that to the side while you have something sucking every bit of nutrient and energy out of you, and then you have these buttholes with tiny hats.
45 minutes without a drink until you can order again. That seems
what's the full story?
That's weird.
Please?
That's weird. I don't know. Maybe somebody who works there will chime in and let us know what's going on.
$5 on $90 though, it sucks.
Yeah, that's a really tiny tip.
Yeah, but are you expecting a good tip after you just told all the women that they're in the wrong place?
Yeah, get out of here. It's a 45-minute timeout for you on the drinking. A drug 50 times stronger than fentanyl has been discovered in West Palm Beach.
And when we come back, we're going to try it.
That would be a wild ride. The drug is called N-disethyl isotonitazine, or ISO is what they call it. ISO.
I thought we had carfentanil. That was supposed to be a
too.
certain amount of times more strong than regular fentanyl.
But when people ask for it on the streets, what are they asking for, Sean?
ISO is what they're asking for. And it's fentanyl, opioids, and other stuff all mixed together. They tested it. They said it was 50 times more potent than normal fentanyl. It's a public health threat. My God, I don't know why anybody would want to go anywhere near this, but they said there was a bunch of this that they got in a drug bust, and it's out there on the street. Narcan will work on fentanyl, but it won't work on stuff like this. It doesn't work as well. I think the drugs are powerful enough. We don't need to really continue to improve them anymore. But we'll see what you think.
There's one guy that's like, I'll try it. Let's go.
He's like, good. The fentanyl's so weak. It just doesn't do it for me. Melissa on YouTube says, I like being a server and made good money, but needed to get a real job and benefits. Now I work a second job back in a restaurant, LOL. Better you than me. I just would be so terrible at that. I would be such a bad server, I think.
But I would pay money to see it.
And it'd be awkward. And I'd be a bad bartender too. I'm just not meant for that kind of stuff. All right, quick break. When we come back, we will do jury duty for realsies and also big news, big potential blockbuster level news that could be headed our way this weekend. The biggest story maybe of the year. And that's saying something. What is it? It's coming up next in the News Junkie.
You know, you can always text us, unless you're driving, at 77031. Standard data and message rates apply. Real Mobile is powered by Orange Buick GMC and OrangeBuickGMC.com. We are professional grade.
Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network, presented by DraftKings Fantasy.
Magic co-founder Pat Williams is dead at the age of 84 of complications from viral pneumonia. Williams led efforts to bring the NBA to Orlando back in 1987. The Magic will continue NBA Summer League play tonight. They'll take on Brooklyn. Orlando's 2-1 so far in Las Vegas. And Justin Thomas is the clubhouse leader after his first round at the Open Championship in Scotland. He's 3 under par. I'm Scott Davidson.
Check out what DraftKings has to offer this season with code SPORTS, because life's more fun when you're in on the action. DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Age and eligibility restrictions apply. Void where prohibited. See DraftKings.com for details.
Summertime is here, and now we're ready to play poker. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com presents the Real Radio Texas Hold'em Charity Poker Tournament, benefiting the mustard seed of Central Florida. Saturday, August 17th at the Orlando Science Center. Top player wins a trip to Las Vegas. Play poker and hang with your favorite celebrities in the Home Loans Radio Casino and enjoy food from Hard Rock Cafe. Early bird tickets are on sale right now. Go to realradio.fm/poker for more information. Big thanks to Just Call Mo, Home Loans Radio, Hard Rock Cafe Orlando, and Fun Planners.
Another insurance story from
Smart Bunny. Smart Bunny.
Funerals are expensive. Do we have enough for ours?
Yeah, I bought Smart Bunny final expense insurance.
Get up to $25,000 coverage for funeral expenses and other needs for as little as $14 a month. Hop on the Smart Bunny app now for final expense insurance. Smart Bunny Insurance.
Smart Bunny. Smart Bunny.
Your insurance super app. Insurance is sold by Smart Bunny Insurance Services and underwritten by various companies. Coverage exclusions and limitations may apply.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Sometimes I struggle to get to sleep. My body stopped for the day, but my mind is still running. So I take ZQuil.
ZQuil, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, has a range of non-habit-forming products to fit you and your family's needs. Invest in a great night's sleep for the best you tomorrow.
I'm awake and ready to take on anything.
Better days start with ZQuil nights. Explore our products at ZQuil.com. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Don't let spring allergies make you miserable. Try the quick, drug-free solution trusted by over 4 million people, Navage. Only Navage uses suction to flush out your sinuses using refreshing saline, helping you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier. And here's even better news. Navage is now available at your local Sam's Club in a great new value pack. It's everything you need to start breathing better immediately at Sam's guaranteed best price. Navage, Navage, breathe easy. Don't let spring allergies make you miserable. Try the quick, drug-free solution trusted by over 4 million people, Navage. Only Navage uses suction to flush out your sinuses using refreshing saline, helping you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier. And here's even better news. Navage is now available at your local Sam's Club in a great new value pack. It's everything you need to start breathing better immediately at Sam's guaranteed best price. Navage, Navage, breathe easy.
Splish splash, Central Florida. Are you underwater in your current ride? RC Hill here from RC Hill Mitsubishi. If you're going off the deep end in a car you hate, bring it to me, and I'll give you up to $5,000 more than Kelley Blue Book value. At RC Hill Mitsubishi, we're all about affordability, so you could drive a nicer, newer car today, like the brand new 2024 Outlander. $1 down, $399 a month, including taxes and fees, and save up to $8,500. You can check out the 2024 Mirage, 43 miles per gallon, lifetime warranty, $219 per month, including tax and fees. So if you're sinking in a car that's stinking, bring it to me, and you could get up to $5,000 more than Kelley Blue Book value. RC Hill has hand-picked, certified used cars on sale this month. But hurry, a deal this good will dry up soon. I'm RC Hill. I'm your car dealer next door. Visit me at rchill.com. That's rchill.com.
$1 down requires bank approval. Example, stock number 1574. $1 down, $289 per month for 84 months at 5.9 APR. Visit rchill.com for details.
If you ask anyone who's experienced LASIK, they will tell you it's the best thing they've ever done. And more often than not, they'll add, I should have done it sooner. So what are you waiting for? The Filatowski Eye Institute is offering free LASIK consultations. Just text 1041 to 868686 and start your journey to better vision with the Filatowski Eye Institute. They've performed over 65,000 LASIK procedures using the latest state-of-the-art technology. If finances aren't concerned, they offer 24-month interest-free financing. Text 1041 to 868686 to schedule your free LASIK consultation at the Filatowski Eye Institute.
Cam found out that group chats between different phones aren't private. Or encrypted. Thank you. We only text in code.
Yes, which I created. I created a code.
Yes. Which can be a little annoying.
Wait, was that your attempt at the code?
You already forgot the code, didn't you?
I should have written it down.
The place to safely send messages between different devices. WhatsApp.
Message privately with everyone.
Get into summer with iHeart80s. iHeart80s goes commercial-free this weekend and every weekend. Open the app, search iHeart80s, and start listening now. Free never sounded so good.
Cam found out that group chats between different phones aren't private.
Or encrypted.
Or encrypted, thank you. We only text in code.
Yes, which I created. I created a code.
Yes. Which can be a little annoying.
Wait, was that your attempt at the code?
You already forgot the code, didn't you?
I should have written it down.
The place to safely send messages between different devices. WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
The doctor's office that mixed up your files has your Social Security number. The power company that mistakenly cut your service has your payment info and last 3 addresses. Your info is in endless places that could accidentally expose your info to identity theft. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points every second. If your identity's stolen, they'll fix it guaranteed or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code CLAY at LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before. We now have more offices, more staff, and more lawyers than any other injury firm in the world. Protecting America. Fighting for you.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com.
Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
They're best friends. Unless they're fighting. Are they fighting? It's
John emails. He says, "Hey, Sean, Sean, ouch. Hey, Sean, did you know the movie on Netflix, Hillbilly Elegy," he said, elegy is what he's talking about, is based on the memoirs of J.D. Vance? Just thought I'd share.
The caption?
What an S show his life was growing up, apparently, says John. Yes, I mentioned that when he was announced as the VP. Yeah. Maybe he hasn't caught up with the show just yet, or maybe he just missed that.
A fat royalty check.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Now on top 10 for Netflix at least.
Yeah, the movie, when the book and all that was big when it came out, but I think, obviously all the hype had died out around that, and I hadn't heard anybody mention it in a pretty long time.
Great cast, I'll tell you that much.
Who's the lead actress? Who's like
Glenn Close?
That's who it was, Glenn Close. Yes.
And Amy Adams, who, even as a hillbilly, still kind of could get
this guy.
Can still get it.
This guy. Amy Adams, I confuse her with that other actress so much, and I feel bad about it routinely. I mix her up.
That's Elaine Loves.
No, not Anna Kendrick. I know who you're thinking of because I do too. I think you're thinking of one of the Howards.
Yeah, I think so. There's somebody who looks just like her to me, and I mix her up every single time.
No, it's not one of the Howards. She played Ron Howard's daughter on Arrested Development, but she's not really one of his daughters.
Janine,
what the hell is her name?
Janine says, "You've got to watch this clip, you guys. I saw a clip of children reenacting the Trump assassination."
I was just about to mention that to you guys earlier. Is it kids in Uganda?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got it right here. It says Donald Trump. There's a D missing on Donald. And they recreated the Trump shooting full on. Like they have a podium set up. And
want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
They dropped down like the Secret Service. He does the whole fight part and everything.
So weird.
Yeah, it's strange. And they do the whole thing. They got wooden guns that they're holding up. It's weird, man. Very weird. Somebody says, is it Isla Fisher? Isla Fisher?
I think it's. Yeah. I'm not sure, but that's who I was thinking of. Yeah, she's the girl that is in Wedding Crashers. That's I will find you.
Yes.
Okay, they do look very similar.
I mix those two up all the time. They're both good actors on their own, And they just, to me, I mix them up all the time. Feel bad about it always.
Wasn't she married to
Not yet, Sean, sorry.
Borat?
Sacha Baron Cohen. Yeah. Until they're divorced now. For realsies this time. Let's do jury duty.
I did have a story to say about a movie, but
Go ahead. What movie?
Had a weird moment yesterday. We're trying to find one. A girl with the dragon tattoo seems to be trending on whatever platform it was.
Yeah.
And then rewatched it for the first time since watching it opening day, Christmas Day. With my family, because my dad said, let's start something new. Christmas Day, we're going to go watch a family movie. And we invited a family friend, like a group, like another family we're friends with, and watched that movie. And truly, there's so much of it that I repressed because of, and it all came back to me, the squirming of how violent.
Oh, like more than one sex scene?
Not
I
even
think it was a grape scene.
Violent raping.
Oh,
violent
God.
raping and lesbian sex scene and all of that. And just it all coming back to me like Christmas morning, and that tradition quickly died. And that's it.
Did it ruin your experience rewatching it? Because your brain was just focused on that the whole time?
It was just my girlfriend was like, "Oh my God, you were right next to your mom and dad during that the whole time, huh?"
All right, for realsies this time.
For realsies.
Third time's the charm. Let's do jury duty.
Court is now in session, so put your phone down and pay attention before we call the bailiff over to whip your ass. You're now on jury duty with the News Junkie.
Got to get to this really, really big story that could be happening this weekend. I promise you I'll pay that off. But jury duty brought to you by the one, the only Mo DeWitt of the DeWitt Law Firm. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. 866-CALL-MO, 866-CALL-MO, or go to justcallmo.com. When you need an attorney, Moses is ready to fight for you. They'll get on the case immediately. You'll be surprised how fast this whole thing can be wrapped up, and you end up with a check in your hands to protect yourself, your family, and your future. 866-CALL-MO, 866-CALL-MO, or go to justcallmo.com. Somebody chiming in on the Trump assassination attempt. And as the investigation rolls on, I don't know if they'll take this into account or not. But this person says violence is not the way to go. All right? Violence is not the way to go.
Oh, hold on. Since you're bringing it up as a story, it's got to be somebody who's famous for some violence. Now, if this were like a year ago, we could have said,
exactly
this is O.J. Simpson on Twitter. Like, hey, Twitter world.
Not O.J. Simpson.
I mean, keep guessing because I know who it is.
Give peace a chance. He said, violence is not the way to go. Give peace a chance. John Hinckley Jr. was the person who did that.
Didn't he just get released?
Not that long ago, actually. Not that long ago. He was
still can't
released.
book any concerts. He said he wanted to open his own music venue. Then that would be the only place that would book him.
He's pretty canceled, isn't he? That's like a guy who's actually fairly canceled.
I love that reporters went right to him like, hey, you were the last person who attempted to kill a president. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, what do you think about this? Let us know. We said yesterday on the show that Senator Bob Menendez was found guilty of lots and lots and lots of corruption. Gold bars and cash all over his house, cars bought by people for favors, all that good stuff. And first, Bob Menendez said, I'm not going anywhere. And then I guess they told him, like, yes, you are. So Bob Menendez looks like might be stepping down. And if he does, that'll create even more problems for Democrats right now because they got to figure out who to replace him with. And they got their hands full with all this Biden stuff. More on that coming up in just a bit here. They said 4 people are accused of trying to steal one phone, just one phone. Woman in Texas paid 2 men $100 to steal a man's cell phone at gunpoint because the phone contained proof of her infidelities, they said. So on her phone, or on this man's cell phone, there was proof that she was cheating, and she paid these guys, this is a stick-up, use a gun, take the phone from this guy so I can get the evidence back. And everybody got in trouble. Juan Carlos Macias was arrested that day along with Brian Rodriguez for trying to get the cell phone because it had some dirty, dirty photos on there that weren't her and her significant other, unfortunately. Okay, now we'll take a quick break. When we come back, that huge story for this weekend. And basically, I'm going to kill my own tease here. But I thought, like I said yesterday, I said Biden may have escaped all that heat. Because there was so much heat, so much pressure for Biden to step aside and let somebody else run against Trump. And everybody started talking about the Trump assassination, and it seemed like Biden might just whistle his way on past that. But yesterday, Adam Schiff, who is a big supporter of the president, somebody who chastised others who were saying things about the president's mental acuity, and in the past he had been against people saying that, he is asking Biden to step aside. And he's not the only one. More people came up yesterday. Even Biden's buddy, Obama, or at least you would think so. Though Obama's not outright calling for Biden to step aside, he's saying his chances of winning are diminishing, and he should really, really, really consider doing this. So you have that, and then you have a big piece of news that just popped up about this, and that is what we're going to talk about when we come back, plus your dispatches. That's coming up next on the News Junkie.
It's like a text message with your voice. The TalkBack feature on the free iHeartRadio app. Follow Real Radio 104.1, tap the microphone, and speak.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
There's still emergency vehicles in the area, so just travel with caution on Overland Road between Beggs Road and Orange Blossom Trail. There's a couple earlier accidents to keep an eye out for. Colonial Drive westbound at Park Avenue, the off-ramp from Florida's Turnpike southbound to I-4 exit 259. That is partially blocked due to an accident. And on Sand Lake Road westbound at Dr. Phillips Boulevard, there's an accident there. If you see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by WhatsApp.
Me and the kids were always messaging. They LOL'd, I ROFL'd, but then I changed phone and the bubbles went green. But where there's a fill, there's a way. And I found a way to share what's in here. I'm tapping my heart.
WhatsApp, the place to safely send messages between different devices. Message privately with everyone.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com.
Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
For more information about contests on this station, go to realradio.fm/rules.
The doctor's office that mixed up your files has your Social Security number. The power company that mistakenly cut your service has your payment info and last 3 addresses. Your info is in endless places that could accidentally expose your info to identity theft. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points every second. If your identity's stolen, they'll fix it guaranteed or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code CLAY at LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
This July, celebrate America's independence with a fresh view from Renewal by Andersen. Their custom-built, energy-efficient windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. They keep the heat and humidity out, not to mention the noise. That's because their unique Fibrex material combines both elegance and resilience, offering you double the strength of traditional vinyl. Right now, buy any 4 windows or patio doors and get the 5th free. Plus, enjoy 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 18 months. Don't miss this limited time offer. Visit rbafla.com to schedule your free consultation today. And if you're looking for a new career, great news. They're still hiring experienced window and door installers. Celebrate freedom and comfort with Renewal by Andersen, official sponsor of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Once again, just go to rbafla.com for details. License number CGC 1527613.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Big news for veterans and first-time homebuyers. The Hometown Heroes program provides up to $35,000 down payment and closing costs. Get pre-approved at thatmortgagguydon.com.
With thatmortgagguydon.com.
Wow. Biden's at it again.
Inflation, rising costs for everything. What now?
Try big government control of our Medicare drug benefit.
The more I hear, the more it seems we can't afford Biden's Medicare agenda.
They're right. And it's because seniors are already feeling the pain of Biden's drug coverage changes, with almost 2 million forced from their plans and spiked premiums for nearly 5 million more. Now, Congress wants to expand the Biden Medicare agenda even more. But studies show Biden's plan will restrict access, shrink coverage, and limit availability of needed drugs for all seniors. Thankfully, Senator Rick Scott is a champion for Medicare drug coverage. Call him at 202-224-3121. Urge him to stop Biden's radical Medicare changes by opposing S 1246 now. Paid for by Seniors for Better Care.
Another insurance story from
Smart Bunny. Smart Bunny.
Funerals are expensive. Do we have enough for ours?
Yeah, I bought Smart Bunny final expense insurance.
Get up to $25,000 coverage for funeral expenses and other needs for as little as $14 a month. Hop on the Smart Bunny app now for final expense insurance. Smart Bunny Insurance.
Smart Bunny. Smart Bunny.
Your insurance super app. Insurance is sold by Smart Bunny Insurance Services and underwritten by various companies. Coverage exclusions and limitations may apply.
Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studios. Why Kaufman and Lind? Because you matter. Contact them at whenyounneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS FM, Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeart radio station. The exclusive audio home of NBC's coverage of the 2024 Paris Olympics.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Pay. P-A-Y. Pay. Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
Real Radio 104.1.
Join in on the chaos. We eagerly await your dispatch. This
really get to those, I promise, in just a moment. Some great comments coming in, so we want to hear that. The thing I was talking about that could be just massive news this weekend is Politico, the politics website, was suggesting that there's been a change in thought and theory, and that Biden may actually drop out this weekend and step aside.
Why wait?
I'm not sure, but there was a renewed push this week. You had Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries say that behind the scenes they've had conversations with Biden, and they said he's shifted from "I'm not dropping out" to "Do you think Kamala could win?" And now they're saying that they believe it could happen as soon as this weekend. They think Biden would actually drop out, which seems insane.
I wonder if the reason for waiting would be to not do it before Donald Trump makes the speech at the Republican National Convention tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Because imagine if right now, breaking news, stop everything, we just find out President Biden says he's going to discontinue running for re-election.
Take a little break.
Yeah.
Come back.
He's going to serve out his term in January. He's going to pass the buck to whoever wins the election, but he's not going to be running.
Right.
That would be a scramble probably in the Trump campaign to make some edits for tonight's speech.
Agreed. Yeah.
But I would assume.
And it would absolutely steal the thunder of whatever that speech got. When, everybody talking about that would immediately be talking about the next thing.
But would you not tune into the speech to find out if this is going to be a gigantic victory dance? Like Sleepy Joe is out, it's over for the Democrats?
Yeah, I think it's better for them to do it after that for the exact reasons you're saying. Yeah, I think that makes sense strategically to not give them the opportunity to say, look at them. They can't even figure out who they want to run this country, and the election's only a handful of months from now, which is exactly what Republicans are going to do. That's exactly what they're going to do to capitalize on this, because that's a smart enough move. But they're suggesting that it could be as soon as this weekend, which would just be nutso if that happened. I never could have seen that occurring, but who knows now?
Not be surprised. I'm waiting for the other curveballs, or you can even call that it anymore. Like, I won't be surprised by anything moving forward.
What they
At
used
this
to
point,
call
it's been
them
nonstop.
They used to call them October surprises because something would happen right before the election. You'd hold some dirt or something you had.
July surprise.
Wasn't grab them by the pee an October surprise?
I think it might have been. It was pretty close to the election when that dropped. And some kind of dirt like that would be a good example.
Oh, people thought that was going to be such a campaign killer. They thought he was dead in the ground.
They'll never vote for this
Billy
guy.
Bush.
Yeah, it's and now we're just seeing
They
it way
fired Billy
earlier.
Bush for that? Billy Bush didn't even say
Yes. Yeah, they fired Billy Bush, and he hasn't recovered. I think he just does
he got a job back.
He got Janet Jacksoned.
Yes, he did. He was just there. He was just along for the ride when that happened. The grab her right by the pee moment there.
You almost said it.
I stopped. That is what's happening behind the scenes. All of the financial people who fund this kind of stuff are saying to Biden, like, "Hey, money's about to dry up. You better let the reins go to somebody else, maybe somebody a little younger." And on the Republican side, they're probably going to make the argument for them. They'll be like, sure, Trump is older, but he's more with it mentally, and he's going to be handing off the baton to J.D. Vance because he's younger. He's like the new fresh face that people have been asking for. And so they would at least have like an argument there. It's just going to be interesting to watch it all. So there you go. That's what we got. Now we'll get to you, as promised, your dispatches. Let's see what we got going on here. Here is Lisa G joining us. Let's see what she has to say.
Oh, it's her
News
birthday.
Junkie, Sean, Sabrina, C-Lane, happy Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
Happy
Monday.
birthday.
I just wanted to say happy Thursday to y'all, and that if I could get a happy birthday, ooh, because today is my birthday, and
Happy birthday.
I am working and listening to y'all. So just wanted to thank you for all the laughs lately, especially this week with Sean's vocal practice and when he got super frustrated yesterday in Fritz on the Street. But hope y'all are having a great Thursday. C-Lane picked me for Fritz on the Street next week. Hope y'all have a great rest of your day and a great Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Wiggle, wiggle, pop, pop.
One time for the birthday, bitch.
Thank you, Lisa. We appreciate you. Do we not have that happy birthday thing anymore? Happy birthday.
Ooh, right next to it is Sean. Happy birthday. I wonder what that.
Happy
This is the one,
birthday. Oh. What is that from? Happy birthday. Is that me literally doing the same thing that I just did?
I believe so. But over it tone.
I don't think we have the original anymore. It's just that one.
Wasn't it this one?
No. Yeah, no, I think that's what's in the background.
It's not.
This is it, yeah.
Happy birthday.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Told ya.
And so I was like, don't you have a happy birthday song? I think I did that same exact thing, and I asked her that question, and then I sang it, and then she layered me up over it, and here goes nothing.
And weirdly
Audio
enough, that was
queen.
for Lisa's birthday.
Yep.
I don't know.
Lisa.
I'm making that up. That part I'm making up.
If we redid all this and we're just going through something we've already done on the show, I
Our
retire.
brains are not okay.
It's over. BDMP on Twitch says, so we're dispatching in birthdays now? No, not necessarily. Sometimes it's okay, but sometimes no. Here's...
Just so we're all clear, crystal clear.
Sean Watson 2024. Sometimes it's okay,
and sometimes no.
Sometimes no.
And that is for you to figure out as soon as it happens.
Yep. Sometimes it's okay, sometimes no. All right. Now you know. Here's Lomono Mo.
Hey, so pertaining to the whole customer service waitress BS that it is, I've never been a waiter, but as a service plumber, I can guarantee you this customer service facade that we have to put on all the time to deal with even the rudest of customers takes so much out of us.
I don't blame you.
It is ridiculous.
Yeah, that sucks. Like, we have to do that here to a certain extent. If we're having a bad day, we can't just be miserable. We can yell about it and stuff or just talk about it. But a lot of times there's something that maybe you don't want to put out there and you're just having a crappy day and you got to pretend.
Oh, crappy day.
Oh, crappy day.
You got to put a smile on your face. Just pretend. That's what we do over here sometimes. Usually we just put it out there. Here's Tuck Frump with the dispatch.
I don't know how Twin Peaks could claim that it's not a bar because the Twin Peaks commercial that plays regularly on Real Radio specifically advertises its man-sized draft beers and its extensive bourbon collection.
That sounds pretty bar-like to me. That sounds like a bar to me, at least.
Sounds like a bad day server. Just not really loving the job. Maybe a little hormones from the pregnancy.
It happens to the worst of us. Here's the original Super Dave. This says the best dispatch voice ever.
Hello. It is me. You know, some people say I have a great voice. I used to be a dispatcher. Well, this is a dispatch, but I used to be a 911 dispatcher for Orange County Fire Rescue. So, yeah, I have a great radio voice, great dispatch voice.
Listen to this guy.
Sean, I was on your bowling team Saturday. You did not play my dispatch on Monday, which I was extremely upset about. Well, not really. But it was fun being on your team. It was like hanging out with a bro. You were like our friend. You weren't a radio personality. We were high-fiving, fist-bumping. We were doing all those things, even when you were not bowling so well, which is pretty much most of the time. But anyway, you guys have a great day. Love you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you. That was fun bowling with you. We should do it sometime.
You don't even remember, do you?
Who, that guy?
Mm-hmm.
It's original Super Dave. I know who he is. He even brought up when we were bowling. He's like, I'm original Super Dave. I'm like, I remember that. Because I do. I remember the dispatch name. Now, his real name, he told me not to say it on air because he doesn't want to be public about things. I don't want to confirm or deny that. I don't want to weigh in any way. Just want people to know that original Super Dave is his dispatch name, and he's my friend. So let's go over to this dispatch here. Here's Chuckles. Whose friend he is, I don't know. We'll find out.
Random, but I just added meal into my Dr. Pepper Zero. And what the fun? Never noticed this crap before. Ain't nobody fun and tell me. Fun it. See how many fun times I can fun and say this fun in word.
Okay. Get a podcast, Chuckles. All right? You're literally turning this into a chuckle hut. We don't need that.
My heart really dropped a little bit.
I know. I thought he said a curse word too. I had a snap moment,
which was why it was fun the first time.
Yeah, now you're gonna get
every other funning time.
Funning blocked.
not fantastic. All right, let's do one more to wash that away. I think we could do that. Here's Mo Manji talking about Rick Scott.
Nice. Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well. I know it's political season, so all the ads are starting to come through. The ones that make me laugh are Rick Scott ones. He already messed up the first one with the women's rights thing, and then now I hear the ones that he's the champion for Medicare.
Okay.
Oh wow, okay.
Biden's at it
This
again.
is the guy that's the champion for Medicare. If you remember the lawsuits that he was against. Okay. Rick Scott, change the team, change your advertising team. Thanks. Bye.
How is Rick Scott an elected official? Everybody seems to hate the guy, right? It's like, I don't know if I've ever met anybody like, who do I like politically? Rick Scott. He's my number one guy. I've never met a single person.
For a very long time, people have not liked him. Like,
right.
He ran against Hitler, so that's the only way.
Back then, he had eyebrows.
Like Ron DeSantis, even if you hate him, like I could get why some people like him, and I see people that like him, and I see people that support Ron DeSantis. I've never in my life met a Rick Scott fan. I don't know.
Biden's at it again.
Yeah, but you're not going to come across a lot of that where we are. I think in the more rural areas and the more right-leaning areas.
I don't even think so. Like, have you ever seen a person with a Rick Scott shirt?
I've seen someone with Rick Scott's an asshole bumper sticker.
Probably sold more of those. I'm not even politically. I'm just looking at this from an aesthetic perspective. I've never seen anybody who's like, who do I like? Rick Scott. He's my guy. Okay, back off. He's the man. Never heard that once in my life. Maybe there is somebody out there. Maybe you are that person. Go over to thenewsjunkie.com. Let us know. Obi-Wan Cannoli says, I like Rick Scotch. That doesn't count. That's not the same thing. Somebody else says, I saw a Rick Scott's an asshole sticker, so I guess there's a bunch of those. They're calling him cringe. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't see the draw there. It seems like somebody else could maybe step in and take that spot. But what do I know? BDMX Con says, even when he was governor, not one Republican I know liked him. Yeah, in conversations with people, I have never heard his name brought up where people go, who's the person who's like going to be the face of the party? Never him. Never him. And we told the story a bunch of times where we were at an event and they introduced Rick Scott, and the booing was so intense that it would physically move you.
3 events in which Rick Scott was present for, and every single
all the
one.
Same?
They've booed, turned their backs on him. Like, it's never been a welcoming experience, yet he's still around.
For the record, the reason why I'm asking these questions right now, the events you're talking about, as best I know, they're not like political events. Not like where it would be, oh, everybody here is a Democrat, so they're obviously booing. It's like sports stuff or like events that, like, at least in my experience, were not political. So you would think you have a crowd. So the reason I'm saying this is because you would think you would have a 50-50 crowd. So like maybe some people would support him and maybe some people would boo him, but it's like 100-0. It's like nobody that seems to be on the guy's side. I do not understand it, but here we are. Maybe he'll be the guy who steps in for Biden. We need another twist. We'll just get another twist on things. Biden just throws us all for a loop. Actually, Rick Scott's my guy.
I'd rather have Biden on strings.
That would be interesting. He might get a couple of points in the polls if he pulls that off. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we have so many things that we need to get to, including there's a $10,000 operation that Trump is going to have to get, they believe, and a Spirit Airlines freak out. What's going down? You're going to find out because that's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Have you been in an accident? Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Shop the best quality jewelry and lowest price. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
No major accidents to watch out for on I-4, just congestion between US 27 and after State Road 429, between Osceola Parkway and after State Road 535 around the perimeter of I-4. No major problems on State Road 429. It's mellow on the Greenway. There's still emergency vehicles in the area, so just travel with caution on Overland Road between Beggs Road and Orange Blossom Trail. If you see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan Injury Law Firm.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. We recently received a call from an injured person. The insurance company had offered them $11,000. We took the case over and got more than $2 million in court. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Do you already have a mortgage quote, and are you wondering if it's any good? Well, that mortgage guy, Don, can help you. Considering the recent study that showed that less than 20% of people compare the first mortgage quote they get. So don't be a slacker. Get peace of mind by going to thatmortgageguyDon.com. It's so easy to compare your quote with That Mortgage Guy Don. Go to the website, hit the button that says compare, and upload your quote. That Mortgage Guy Don will tell you if it's any good and make sure to find you the best deal. ThatmortgageguyDon.com.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with That Mortgage Guy Don.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One.
Coming back to Las Vegas, September 20th and 21st, streaming live only on Hulu.
A weekend full of superstar performances.
Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com. That's AXS.com.
Capital One is the proud presenting partner of the 2024 iHeartRadio Music Festival, bringing great products, rewards, and services to its customers. What's in your wallet?
Tired of taking allergy pills every day to treat your allergies? Aspire Allergy and Sinus has helped thousands, including me, who spent years suffering before finally doing something. Like Aaron, most migraines were alleviated almost immediately after a sinus surgery with Aspire. Or Julie, who didn't even realize it was allergy season because she felt so much better after taking her allergy drops. Fixing your allergies are easier than you think it is. Go to AspireAllergy.com to set your appointment today. That's AspireAllergy.com.
Hey, homeowners, Russ Rollins here to talk to you about something serious, your power bill. Last summer was tough, but this year could be even worse. So don't wait until the last minute to get protection and savings from solar power and backup power. Solar Source has a new pay-as-you-go solar package that lets you start with an affordable base system and add solar panels over time. Plus, their pay-as-you-go battery backup is awesome, and it lets you add critical backup power as you go. Schedule a free consultation at solarsource.com/monsters. Get ready for a stress-free summer.
Wow. Biden's at it again.
Inflation, rising costs for everything. What now?
Try big government control of our Medicare drug benefit.
The more I hear, the more it seems we can't afford Biden's Medicare agenda.
They're right. And it's because seniors are already feeling the pain of Biden's drug coverage changes, with almost 2 million forced from their plans and spiked premiums for nearly 5 million more. Now, Congress wants to expand the Biden Medicare agenda even more. But studies show Biden's plan will restrict access, shrink coverage, and limit availability of needed drugs for all seniors. Thankfully, Senator Rick Scott is a champion for Medicare drug coverage. Call him at 202-224-3121. Urge him to stop Biden's radical Medicare changes by opposing S 1246 now. Paid for by Seniors for Better Care.
It's always a good time for donuts, so indulge in Shipley Donuts. Fresh-made donuts in delicious flavors, from classic glazed to Oreo cookie-topped treats. Crafted from quality ingredients. Catering and online ordering available. Visit ShipleyDonuts.com. Now open in Orlando on South Cimarron Boulevard.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Join Real Radio and Fox 35 at Walmart for the Backpack Brigade as we partner with One Heart for Women and Children and collect school supplies for Orlando area students. Drop off school supplies and get some Real Radio and Fox TV swag. Join Jack Bradshaw from The Jim Colbert Show and meet David Martin from Good Day Orlando and see the Fox 35 Thunder Truck and check out the Selfie Station. Start collecting school supplies and prepare to drop them off on Friday, August 2nd, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Walmart, located at 11250 East Colonial Drive, Orlando. Get more information at realradio.fm/school.
Men over 45, do you have a frequent, urgent need to urinate or a weak flow? Do you suffer from an enlarged prostate or BPH? Know your options. If BPH medications are bothering you, or you're worried about invasive surgery, ask about the UroLift system. The UroLift system is an outpatient, minimally invasive procedure. It reopens the channel with no cutting and provides rapid symptom relief with no new, sustained erectile or ejaculatory dysfunction, as shown in a clinical study. Go to urolift.com and click on Find a Physician for a doctor near you. Urolift.com. UROLIFT.com. Most common side effects are temporary and can include discomfort when urinating, urgency, inability to control the urge, pelvic pain, and some blood in the urine. Rare side effects, including bleeding and infection, may lead to a serious outcome and may require intervention. If you suffer from symptoms of an enlarged prostate or BPH, the UroLift system is a proven alternative to BPH medication or invasive surgery. Visit urolift.com and click on Find a Physician to speak to a doctor to see if you're a candidate for the UroLift system.
The Medal of Honor is the highest military decoration in the United States. Since it was established in 1861, there have been 3,517 people awarded with the medal. I'm Malcolm Gladwell, and our new podcast from Pushkin Industries and iHeartMedia is about those heroes. Listen to Medal of Honor, Stories of Courage on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and search Medal of Honor, Stories of Courage.
Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, PAY, P-A-Y, pay. Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
The game of magnets, taking over the world one terrible person at a time.
I've already kind of made up my mind about this story before I've even heard the clip, which I try to never do that, but I can already see where this is going. And when I see a story like wild moment, Spirit Airlines gate agents berate passengers waiting to board plane, my mind goes to a place immediately where it's like, you're going to say this person was out of control, out of line, and unprofessional.
Is it a tiny little old lady?
I don't know. I have to bring this up with everybody. We'll watch it together. Maybe you already saw the clip. If it is her,
it's great.
My gut tells me that this is not just something where some gate agent or whatever for Spirit Airlines was just like, I'm going to be mean to everybody right now. It was probably after a whole bunch of people were acting like idiots and not paying any attention and causing a lot of stresses in the employees' lives. And then one employee is like, enough is enough. And then this is what happens so much in our current society, right? This happens a lot that somebody will get push, and then they'll explode and everybody will pull out their camera and they'll be like, look at this person. They're out of control. And you go, wait, hold on. What happened before the teacher said that? What happened before the gate agent at Spirit Airlines did this? It might make them look more normal if we knew what was happening there. But it was a Spirit Airlines gate agent who completely started berating these passengers. I'm going to try to find the clip here if I can while we go through this, and we'll watch it together. And you'll hear it, obviously. Gate agent. But the story says an angry Spirit Airlines gate agent was caught having an epic meltdown as she was lashing out at passengers waiting to board their flight. I have the video here. Let's see what we all think about this. Maybe this person is just having a bad day. Maybe they were in the wrong. I don't know, but we're going to find out. Here we go.
It's an epic meltdown at the airport.
Come
That's
on.
exactly what I thought it was.
That's a Spirit Airlines gate agent having a...
She's shaking her head.
Oh, it's great. And it was... it borders the line of the speech that Mel Gibson's character gave in Braveheart.
Oh, really?
To where the point, the way that she did it, everyone's like, okay, yeah, absolutely. Even though she was completely fed up with everybody.
So they're on board with her? At least some of them are?
And I'm glad it's Inside Edition because she curses.
When you turned on the video, I immediately saw a couple gate agents. I did not expect the person freaking out to be the tiny, skinny, little white, nerdy-looking one.
She's over it, man.
She's pissed off right now.
Well, spirited freakout at Hollywood Burbank Airport.
All right, now, you all want to get on this flight or not? Yes, we do. All right. Yes, we do, girl. And we're going to say this once, and we're only going to say it again because we're frustrated as hell. Yeah.
Oh, my God. She's talking to a huge crowd of people.
So we're only going to say it once, and we're only going to say it again because we're frustrated.
So she's pissed off. There's a giant crowd of people, folks, in front of her that are listening to what she's saying. Cursing was a bad idea if she does that, but if she doesn't curse, I don't care. She's just trying to get the message across to these people who are acting like children.
Kevin Ice shot the video before boarding his flight to Las Vegas.
Let's get the background.
Oh, my God. It was the most chaotic thing that has ever happened to me at an airport.
An 8-hour delay from a morning flight led to a bottleneck at the gate as passengers from another flight gathered, overwhelming the boarding process. A second gate agent tried to keep everyone calm, but things quickly escalated.
Is this mic on?
Quickly escalated. These Inside Edition people are something else, man. This is another person who's upset because this is a different lady here. She said, please
be quiet so I can think of what's going on. I don't even know what aircraft's here because everybody's screaming numbers. I don't know what I have. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what aircraft's in there. I don't know what's going on. You guys won't give me a minute. Please give me a minute. Please. You go, girl. Take a minute.
You go, girl. Take a minute. Spirit Airlines tells Inside Edition the two agents have been suspended.
Oh, they suspended them. Come on. So if they're sitting at this desk, all these people who are pissed off come up at once. They're all robble. They're angry about this. And they're trying just to sort out what's going on with these people. Yelling at customers is not always wrong. We need to get that through everybody's head, okay? Yelling at customers is not always wrong. The customer is not always right. That's something that every boss should keep in mind when they think about things like this. If all the customers, the people going on these flights, were all acting like a bunch of children and screaming out numbers because they were irritated that they had an issue with their flight, the person can't actually help all of them until they sort out what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they only got suspended, though, because they could have just terminated them because, oh, no, viral video, We're going to be upset about this, and they didn't do that, at least. It doesn't seem that bad to me. Maybe there's more. Hold on.
We apologize to our guests for this experience, which does not reflect Spirit's high standards for guest service. This passenger says he's not surprised the agent's
high standards. It's the budget airline.
It's Spirit. Yeah, the standards aren't set super high as far as I'm concerned.
Have been suspended.
I hope these people learn their lesson.
Everyone's gonna shut up, and we're gonna say this once, and we're only gonna say it again because we're frustrated as hell.
I'm going to say it once, and then we're only going to say it a second time, but that's it.
The bad grammar when you're yelling like that. You're yelling and you're not even thinking about what you're saying. I'm gonna say this once, and we're only gonna say it again. Again, you know.
You ever done that though? You ever been in the middle of a fight with somebody and then you say something stupid,
and then I can't say the F word, and that even scrambles my brain more.
No, like if you're in the middle of an
did
argument
that
with
one
somebody,
time.
I did, and no one heard it.
I did.
I said it, and then I had to dump it myself, obviously, and then I'm just like, sorry. Say the next story.
I mean, more like you're in an argument with somebody, and then you accidentally say something embarrassing or dumb, and you flub. You have like a flubbed line, and you're like, oh man,
wind out of sail. Sail is like tucked in and put away for the rest of the year.
It's like ducking in a text. When you're trying to yell at somebody, it really is a letdown.
I hated that autocorrect when I would be in like a really heated text fight.
Yeah, it takes everything out of you.
Yeah.
You are putting emotion into things, and it ruins it. I don't like that.
Heard that.
Yeah,
idiot.
This is the time.
No, I got nothing.
Go for it. Give me your worst.
I'm
Go
going to
ahead.
say it once, and then I'm going to say it again. That'll be the last time.
I feel for these people. And this total nerd, I almost just cursed at him. This nerd who's like, I hope they learn their lesson. Okay, come on. Did you get on the flight? Did you get out of there? Did you get a little extra entertainment?
An 8-hour delay is kind of a bitch.
That sucks, and I'd be mad about that, but I don't think it's these ladies' fault. I don't think they were responsible for that. Probably somebody else at Spirit Airlines who definitely didn't get suspended for it. That would be my guess. A big bill on the way for former President Trump. They said in Pennsylvania, where he was shot in the ear, if you were to go to there or even in Beverly Hills to a board-certified plastic surgeon to get this kind of surgery done to fix what happened to him, which would be called a helical advanced flap surgery. Helical advancement flap surgery, excuse me. They said it's usually done under local anesthetic, and they remove damage area and scar tissue. He should just leave it there. It'll probably help him out more if he just leaves it there. But they say it would be $10,000 because the upper part of the ear is harder to fix for some reason than like a lower part of the ear fixing. Because I know they can do stuff with that. I've seen people who have... remember when like the earplugs, not earplugs, what the hell are they called?
Gauges.
The gauges. Remember when the gauges were really popular?
Yeah.
It became a huge thing, and a lot of people were wearing them as fashion choice and all this. And then afterwards, people wanted to get their ears fixed who had done the stretching out of the earlobes.
Yes,
I know that they can do that.
Of course. But then you get that, earlobe that's stuck to your face forever.
Yeah. It looks a little different, but it's pretty impressive what they can do. Plastic surgeons are amazing, man. It's like pretty wild what they can do. All the time, I'll be like, this person looks really great for their age. And Courtney will go, you have no idea. That person has probably had so many different operations and surgeries and procedures done.
But the good ones that you're paying a lot of money for make it so it's almost unnoticeable.
Probably like hundreds of thousands of dollars for stuff like the chin surgeries they get. Oh, it's crazy how good some of them are. All right, we're going to go over to your dispatches. Well, actually, we'll do that in the final dispatches today. I should say from the Associated Press, they say hundreds of people who gathered to remember the former fire chief who was fatally shot at that weekend rally for Trump were urged to find unity. Good luck with that. As the area in rural Pennsylvania sought to recover from the assassination attempt.
Unity.
There's been a lot of weird stuff that has happened in small towns in Pennsylvania. Like this was a smaller town in Pennsylvania where this all occurred, this big news. Also, one of the planes on 9/11 I think it was Shanksville, Pennsylvania, the one that ended up, going down and crashing. Just a small town in Pennsylvania where these things seem to occur more than they do other places. That does not sound like a good time.
Makes you want to not do any small town Pennsylvania stuff.
No,
only
I'll
big
keep my
towns.
distance. Yeah, I'm saying it. Well, this was close to Pittsburgh, but it's a teeny tiny town that's nearby there. In news in the alcoholic beverage world, there is an update on how things are going for Bud Light. They're saying they've now slipped to the number 3 best-selling beer. And I'm so surprised that Modelo continues to be number 1. That's super impressive to me. They're number 1 in the country, in the United States. And Michelob Ultra is now number 2. Bud Light going down to number 3, 6.5% of beer dollar sales in the United States. So it looks like that's had some sort of impact on them. I saw some guy at Total Wine last night. Celine, you might know about this. He was drinking a beer that I had never heard of before, and it was a 0-carb beer. And I said, I did not even know that was a
Was it
thing.
called Next?
Yes, it was. Yeah. Yeah, I'd never heard of that. I didn't know it was a thing, but it took him about 45 minutes to purchase it whilst we were standing behind him.
Oh, you said he was drinking it, which I was like, is he just walking through Total Wine just drinking a beer?
He was trying to get home. He had three 12-packs of that Budweiser Next or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And
I had it. We bought some when we were low carbon, and I don't drink beer that often. So
same.
for something that I don't really need the taste for, to have a beer that's like an emptier beer because of the carbs are all gone, it's just like, all right.
I'm in the market to do a switch up here, and I think that I'm going to make some more changes in my life. And one thing is, I'm just starting to get mad. It's a principle thing. It really is. Because we saw yesterday at Publix, where it's sort of the best deal that I've seen on it, a 12-pack of White Claw is now $18. And
boy, oh boy.
That's only surpassed
That's a lot, man.
by the High Noon, because the High Noon, I think, is the most expensive of all these Dodo things.
High Noon, high price.
It's ridiculous. A 12-pack for almost $20. And I said, maybe the alternatives kind of suck. Maybe I'm going to start drinking some beer. Maybe I'll go that. Maybe I'll get a Modelo.
Crazy guy.
Maybe I'll go that route. I don't know. I don't know if that's me. We want to hear from you on the way out, because we're going to be doing the final dispatches, the stories that didn't make the cut, and today I learned to wrap everything up for a Thursday. That's coming up next on the News Junkie.
All aboard for Real Yacht Rock Weekends. Every weekend this summer on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Cool Today Weather Center, cooltoday.com.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Brooks Garner with your Fox 35 Central Florida forecast. And for today, it's going to be sweltering. Our high 96, feeling like 108. It's July. There is a 40% chance for a thunderstorm this afternoon, so a couple of communities catching some cooling rain. Otherwise, we're going to have to wait for tomorrow and Saturday to have a more likely chance during the afternoon. Lots of lightning and some gusty winds with any storms that form. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Brooks Garner.
This report is sponsored by Rasmussen University.
At Rasmussen University, we offer a full suite of nursing programs from pre-licensure to doctoral, online and on campus. Programs vary by campus. Learn more at rasmussen.edu/Florida.
Monster Jam, massive stunts, all-out racing, crazy skills. Monster Jam, as big as it gets. The fun begins at the pit party, where you can meet the drivers, get autographs, take pictures, and see the trucks up close. Get your $20 pit party pass at monsterjam.com today. Must have valid event ticket to enter pit party. Restrictions may apply. Rules and activities are subject to change. Visit website for event details. Coming to Kia Center August 3rd and 4th.
In this week's Marketers Report, Angela Zapata, CMO Hyundai Motor America, discusses measuring audio.
The measurement capability within audio, I think, surprised all of us. We have seen a huge return on our investment. Seeing real numbers has helped us continue to invest.
As the #1 audio company, iHeartMedia gives marketers access to the data, audiences, and influencers you need to grow. If you're a marketer, go to iHeartResults.com.
Step up to the plate with Jeremiah's new Batter Up series, all layered with our new Brownie Batter Italian Ice. Swing for the fences with Brownie Batter a la mode, Hey Batter Batter, and Double Fudge Brownie, all loaded with our Grand Slam-worthy Oreo cookie crumbles. Don't strike out. Visit jeremiahsice.com today and find your nearest sweet spot and knock it out of the park with the ultimate brownie treats. Score big at Jeremiah's Italian Ice. Every scoop is a home run. Step up to the plate for Jeremiah's new Batter Up series. Visit jeremiahsice.com.
Don't let spring allergies make you miserable. Try the quick, drug-free solution trusted by over 4 million people, Navage. Only Navage uses suction to flush out your sinuses using refreshing saline, helping you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier. And here's even better news. Navage is now available at your local Sam's Club in a great new value pack. It's everything you need to start breathing better immediately at Sam's guaranteed best price. Navage, Navage. Breathe easy.
My wife and I both, we ended up mildly sick for a few months, and the nasal congestion was probably the worst part. I had like a post-nasal drip, just super congested all the time. We were taking everything we possibly could, but nothing really worked.
Kyrie was miserable until a friend recommended Navage. Navage offers immediate drug-free congestion relief, flushing your nasal passages with refreshing saline and sucking out mucus, germs, and other airborne irritants. Don't live in misery this cold season. Use Navage so you can breathe easier, sleep better, and feel your best right away.
The biggest thing Navage has done has completely cleaned out my nasal passages. It was from the first use. I was able to just clear out anything that was stopping me from breathing correctly. Navage helps me clear the way, literally clear the way for me to operate better in the rest of my life.
Experience the Navage difference yourself. Navage is available at Navage.com or at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid. Navage, Navage.
Hey, what's good, guys? This is Angel from the Monsters. You guys know I love to cook on my Big Green Egg. Why? It's impressive, and everything turns out great on the Big Green Egg. If you don't have one, you got to go to Wassy's Meat Market and get a Big Green Egg. They have the lowest prices in the country. They also have all the accessories, everything that you need. They have the classroom set up so you can teach you the basic techniques on the Big Green Egg and advanced techniques on the Big Green Egg as well. When you get the Big Green Egg from Wassy's Meat Market, there's a lifetime guarantee. So check them out. It's Wassy's Meat Market. Check them on Instagram or go to their website, wassysmeatmarket.com in Melbourne on Wickham Road. It's Wassy's Meat Market.
If you're struggling to lose weight, here's good news. It's called RM3 from Red Mountain Weight Loss. RM3 is a natural hormone that burns fat from problem areas like your belly, hips, and thighs, helping you lose up to 20 pounds or more per month. It's safe for men and women, and it's not a stimulant, so you won't feel nervous or jittery. Red Mountain has been helping people lose weight and avoid surgery for over 25 years. But there's never been a program this successful because RM3 helps overcome issues that cause weight gain, like a slowing metabolism, hormone imbalance, or menopause. This patented medication is available only by prescription, and you can only get it at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Why leave your weight loss in the hands of an online pharmacy when you can trust the medical professionals at Red Mountain Weight Loss? Schedule your appointment today, and we'll ship medication direct to your door. Lose up to 20 pounds by this time next month at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Go to redmountainweightloss.com. That's redmountainweightloss.com.
And now another insurance story from
Smart Bunny. Smart Bunny.
Wow, I wonder how much all this costs. Shh. Well, it can't be cheap. Do we even have enough for our own you-know-what?
Honey, shh. I heard he bought final expense insurance through the Smart Bunny app.
The Smart Bunny app?
Like on your phone?
I know what an app is.
For the love of all things decent, be quiet.
Get up to $25,000 of lifelong coverage for funeral expenses, debts, and other needs for as little as $14 a month. And no medical exam is required. So hop on the Smart Bunny app now and grab some final expense insurance.
Honey, are you buying the insurance, like, right now?
Time is precious.
So true.
Shh. Smart Bunny Insurance.
Smart Bunny. Smart Bunny.
Your insurance super app. Insurance is sold by Smart Bunny Insurance Services and underwritten by various companies. Coverage exclusions and limitations may apply.
Hey, Cam, mind sending me over our new Wi-Fi password?
Oh, sorry, Mitch, you can't be trusted.
What?
It's your phone. It's different than mine.
Cam! And I thought I was a judgy one.
No, it's just messages between different devices aren't encrypted.
Okay. Since when do you know about encryption?
I know what encryption is, and it's because I'm the last line of defense against any would-be Wi-Fi thieves.
Cam, come on.
Okay, fine. I'll send it somewhere more private.
Thank you.
Safely send messages between different devices. On WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
Me and the kids were always messaging. They LOL'd, I ROFL'd, but then I changed phone and the bubbles went green. But where there's a fill, there's a way. And I found a way to share what's in here. I'm tapping my heart.
WhatsApp, the place to safely send messages between different devices. Message privately with everyone.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
The most viral newsroom on the planet is still humming along. This is the...
To wrap everything up for a Thursday. And thank you for hanging out with us today. We do appreciate it. We love you, and we like to see you here. Every single day we could spend with you is a day that is made better by your presence.
Wow.
So, that's
what
right.
a
Thank
line.
you. Yep. Thank you to you listening. That's all right. I'm talking to you. And now I go over to this. tipsathenewsjunkie.com. Joshua emails. This is to C-Lane, a suggestion for C-Lane.
Hi, Joshua.
It says, C-Lane, if you're into word games, you should check out the demo for a game that my son is developing. He did all the art, music, and coding on his own. He's in high school. It's called Spell Slinger, and it's available to download on Steam, created by Doobie Red Wizard. I promise you will enjoy it, says Joshua.
Doobie?
So, Doobie Red Wizard is his son, I guess. And he's working on this game called Spell Slinger, which so many of those like word games are super popular right now. I am not very much in touch with what's good, what's not.
Spell Slinger. Oh, wait.
All one word.
All one word.
it?
There's more than one Spell Slinger.
Oh, God.
Damn. First things first, your kid's got to get a more unique name for this game.
Because there's one that says, in this game, you are a wizard trapped in a castle as magical creatures are attacking you. And then the next one down says, strategy RPG word game.
That must be it.
I bet it's that one, yeah.
Yeah, must be that one. Hollywood Brad emails, tipsathenewsjunkie.com. He says, hey, you probably remember me writing you about the apartment building a block from my place where the cheapest apartment was $7,500 a month. Turns out Kanye West and his wife live there now. They reportedly pay about $20,000 per month. There have been paparazzi out here quite a few times, and I had no idea why, but now it's clear. Super weird that they would be renting when you could buy a $3 million house in the same neighborhood for that kind of price. But he is a weirdo, so I guess it makes sense, says Hollywood Brad. Good luck over there. That might bring a lot of extra unwanted attention along with it.
But the guy does have his own private firefighting force, I think, right? Doesn't he hire?
He did. Like the celebrities in Hollywood can hire like private firefighters. And they got a bunch of heat for it when the wildfires were going on. I was like, what do you think? You're better than us? You guys are own firefighters?
I think the only thing that could get you more heat for hiring a private firefighter is being a private firefighter. I'm a firefighter, but I am not going to do the traditional, live at the firehouse 3 days a week or whatever and serve the whole community. I am going to serve the people who pay me.
Are you allowed to do that for the other things? Like, because you're just like a firefighter? No, I'm a private firefighter. Can you be a private cop? I guess you could be a private. No,
a private cop would be like a security guard.
Yeah,
you don't have all of the authority that an actual police officer has, but you are still serving and protecting somebody. A security guard or like a personal security or something.
In order to have your weapon showing. Do you have to have unless you're in an open carry state, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to be an off-duty officer, or is there a license in order to be the security guard that has the gun out?
I think it just depends on the state.
I just wondered how many things we have like that where there's like the official version and then the private version.
Okay.
There's firefighters and private firefighters.
Bail bondsmen can like go and sort of like arrest
Yeah.
people, right? Isn't that the whole Dog the Bounty Hunter thing? Did he just go and like capture
They
people
can
who
detain
jump
people.
bail?
Sure. Yeah, they get a hold of them and then bring them in, bring them to justice, as it were. Private doctor. I guess that's a different thing, or it sounds like a different thing at the very least.
I really like my private doctor.
You do have a private doctor, actually.
Hey, what the heck?
How's that going? Everything good?
Oh, I got to schedule the thing. Snip, snap.
Isn't this fun, everybody, when we don't know what they're talking about?
I mean, I think you just made it kind of clear.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move on. One dispatch.
He's the doctor for my privates, Sabrina.
Yeah.
No more Jacksons?
No more Jacksons.
Dang.
Let's get the hell out of here.
I was hoping
Let's
to
do the
adopt
final.
your second baby.
Let's do the final dispatch.
These are the final dispatches, but Sean will probably only play one.
Never been truer than today. So let's see who wins on the way out. We'll go to Dragonfly Man.
Hi, you guys. Happy Thursday.
Hey.
So my friend just was in from Oregon. Hadn't seen her in almost 17 years. And her and her husband and baby were here. And it was just an awesome time. As they were leaving yesterday, she was like, I have to tell you, all of your shirts are so cute. Where do you get them? And I said, the News Junkie. And so I had told her about listening to the show and stuff, too. So you have another subscriber.
Oh, great.
Woohoo. Also, we saw this stupid little sign that said, excuse me, autocorrect. I never mean to say ducking. I thought it was funny. All right. Bye.
Thank you, Dragonfly Man. Appreciate you. And thanks for sharing the show and getting somebody else on board. As for us, all the stories made the cut. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's do Today I Learned.
The following information may make you feel smarter, but will not actually increase your IQ. So don't get cocky. Now it's time for what we call Today I Learned.
It is Today I Learned for a Thursday, July 18th, 2024. Today I Learned this series. Star Wars. Yeah, that's right. Star Wars is correct. The fictional planet of Tatooine in Star Wars was named after the city of Tatooine in Tunisia, where they filmed all of those scenes. So that was actually the name of the place where they were shooting that. Now I know a little something about Star Wars I can share with my Star Wars friends. Write that down.
All right. When you go to the cantina and order those milks, you can...
the blue milk. Yeah, blue milks.
That'll be some good milk.
They're only kind of good, but, not too bad. Here we go. Today I learned this musical group, I guess you would call them. I don't know if I would say, musical group right here.
I know you want to
That's right, yeah.
Blue milk.
In over 50 years of performing, Motown legends The Temptations have only had one lineup that lasted more than 5 consecutive years. They have switched it up quite a bit from the 60s to the 70s all the way up until now. And I don't even know how many of the original people are left in The Temptations these days, but there you go.
I think it's just the tea.
Probably. Thank you for hanging out with us. We do appreciate it. We're back tomorrow, same time, same place. Missed any of the show? Get the podcast over at thenewsjunkie.com. We'll see you later, everybody.